blue skies and lots of sunshine in Tucson for the 2018 Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl, Arkansas State and Nevada.
Mexico State is about to end the longest bowler streak in the FBS in 57 years. Zavon Scarver into the end zone, touchdown Utah State. We're going to have back-to-back kickoff returns for touchdowns. And here comes Everly. No good. He's missed for a fourth time tonight. End zone touchdown New Mexico State after a 57-year wait. The Aggies winning again.
1 year later, we go from a pair of Aggies to Wolves. Nevada from the Mountain West. Arkansas State for the Sun Belt in a sneaky good bowl matchup.
Justice Hansen has just broken Ryan Aplin's school record.
Picked off. This is Medley. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Breaking away, a 69-yard run by Toa Tua.
Allows in trouble. Rufus hits him. The ball is loose at the 50. It's picked up by the 5. Touchdown, Nevada! This is the 2018 Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl. Welcome to beautiful Tucson. Welcome to the sunshine and the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl on CBS Sports Network. Out of the Sun Belt, Arkansas State. Out of the Mountain West, Nevada. Hi, everybody. Rich Waltz along with Aaron Murray here in sunny Tucson. I think this is another sneaky good bowl game. You looked and saw what happened last year, a wild finish. This one has that potential.
Well, it starts with both offenses right now. Rich, we talk about the air raid offense, and some of you may have watched Washington State last night throwing the ball over the field. A little bit more balanced, though. You're going to see a lot of in the run game, running it, a lot of great slot receivers that will move around as well. Both teams averaging over 30 points per game. We're going to see both defenses have had about 3 or 4 weeks now to prepare for these style of offenses. We'll see if they've done their homework because there could be a lot of points put on the board today.
All right, let's do some homework on these two teams. We'll talk about Nevada first. They won just 3 games last year. Big improvement in year 2 for head coach Jay Norvell.
And the defense, big improvement on that side with that 3-3-5. A lot of fun, exotic blitz is going to be happening today.
Great finish, including this win against San Diego State, winning 4 of their last 5. Now, a key for them, their freshman running back, Toa Tua.
And you got to love with a young running back, the ability to set up the block down the field and with the offensive line as well. Not extremely fast, but has the speed to take it the distance if need be. Very shifty, and then out of the backfield catching the ball as well. 20 receptions on the year. Once again, setting up his receiver with a great block, great balance, and then finishing off with a touchdown.
All right, now we showed you a running back from Nevada, but they run the air raid, and they do it very well, and so does Arkansas State. It's a fun offense to run, a fun offense to watch. And Arkansas State is no stranger to bowl games. 8 consecutive bowls now. Blake Anderson is in his 5th year, and he's done a wonderful job. Conference championships, bowl wins, and quarterback success. He's got a good one in Justice Hansen.
Justice Hansen, a big, physical, great arm, and then the ability to run the football is going to be key in this game. You've seen it all year long, but then the accuracy as well. 12 touchdowns in the past 4 games, no interceptions. Kind of a funky delivery, but he gets the job done. Like I said, the accuracy down the field is very impressive to watch, Rich.
Down on the field right now, Blake Anderson getting ready. He said that Nevada is very similar. These two teams offensively really mirror each other. And when he looks across the sideline, he sees Nevada head coach Jay Norvell, who's with our John Schriffen. John?
Well, thank you so much, Coach. It's been a long time since you played your last game, 4 weeks. What has practice been like getting ready for today?
It's been great. We're really excited to be here, very humbled. We've had 18 practices, and we tried not to start too early to keep our kids fresh to hit, and we're ready to go.
Ty Ganji, he's made a few stops to get here, but the senior, this is it for him, his final game. What has he meant to your success this season?
Just incredible leader, great perseverance and character. and just really proud of his leadership, and he's done a great job. Our kids believe in him.
Now you face an opposing quarterback, Justice Hansen. He's a veteran as well. He can beat you with his arm and his legs. How do you contain him today?
Well, Justice is a friend of mine. He was at Oklahoma. Started his career when I was there. Known him for a long time. I've just been really proud of his development, and he's a very good player. We're going to have to be on the top of our game.
Coach, good luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. Keys to the game, Aaron Murray.
I think right now, looking at Arkansas State offensively, we talk about balance within this system. Continue to find ways to be creative running the football, whether it's with running backs, receivers on jet sweeps. Defensively, Ty Ganji, this Nevada offense, only 13 sacks on the season. Find ways to get after him, make him uncomfortable in the pocket. And then for Nevada, offensively, protect the edges. Very good pass rushers for Arkansas State, especially the defensive ends. Find ways to chip them with backs, with tight ends, to keep Ty Ganji clean and upright throughout this game. And then defensively, contain the explosive plays. Keep everything in front of you. They've done a great job all year. If Arkansas State's going to score, make them earn it.
Now we have sun, but it is chilly, 44 degrees. Aaron, you were on the field just about a half hour ago. You say it feels warmer down there.
Now this is perfect football weather right now. These players absolutely love it. High 40s will creep into the 50s. It's sunny. There's no wind. I mean, I was getting juice out there myself watching them warm up. It's a beautiful day to play some football.
Teeing it up, Ramiz Ahmed, Nevada at 7-5. Deep, Marcel Murray for Arkansas State. Arkansas State won their last 4. Nevada very easily could have been 8-4 or even 9-3 going into this game. You and I saw them play twice. They lost a tight one to Boise State and had that late collapse against UNLV. And Ahmed's kick, end over end, Marcel Murray and Warren Wand. This is Wand at the 5, and he's hit there and dropped at the 12. Good special teams work by Nevada. Oh, the Cal loves bowl season. Justice Hansen, the senior. Now, you said funky delivery. That's about the only blemish really on it.
And that's really a great size, the accuracy down the field. Coaching staff told us, hey, listen, we try to correct him, get his arm, his elbow up a little bit higher. But listen, it is what it is. He does a great job. Smart quarterback. And I said the biggest thing is the accuracy. You see 67% on the season. He knows where he's going.
Well, he's going to his young tailback, Marcel Murray, trying to get outside. Steps out of bounds right at the 15, and it's a gain of 2. Arkansas State's defense. Arkansas State's offense. Kirk Merritt, very versatile. He lines up everywhere.
He is the A-back, the adjuster in this offense. You'll see him in the slot at running back. Very exciting with the ball in his hands.
Second down. Murray again bounces outside and is ridden out of bounds hard at the 18-yard line. That is a gain of 3. Nevada's defense, good at linebacker, good at safety. Asani Rufus especially.
Asani Rufus is tremendous all over the football field. We talk about Kirk Merritt on the other side being all over the place. He's going to have to shadow him all over. The safety on the slot receiver, figuring out where he's going. Huge responsibility for Rufus in that secondary.
3rd down 3, first possession just underway. Arkansas State, Hansen to the air for the first time, whips it, caught there. That's Justin McInnis, the big Canadian, and he dropped it, and it's incomplete. McInnis had it, got hit, lost it on his way down. Lucas Weber with the hit, pried it loose.
It's a great accurate throw. And see right there, great job getting in there, Tyson Williams. As soon as Justin McInnis caught the football, knocking it out. Should have been an easy first down. Great job defensively, though.
Cody Grace, the junior and one of the best punters in the country. The Australian just gets it off. That was almost blocked. And a line drive with a really good bounce for Arkansas State. This one's going to roll inside the 20, out at the 19-yard line. Big leg there from Cody Grace. The Australian, 62 yards. And another appearance by the Cow. And here's Ty Ganji. We saw him twice. What do you like?
there's a lot to like, especially when Ty Ganji is healthy. Middle of the season, had somewhat of a thigh contusion, couldn't really use his mobility. Right now he's healthy, he feels great, he's able to use his legs to create and get those first downs, but when he's in rhythm and when he has time, very accurate, can make all the throws you want to see from the quarterback position.
19-yard line, first touch for Nevada. Roberson, the tight end, in motion. Big hit in the backfield. Toa Taua is smothered. Raheem Bingham and Tajay Chambers with the hits.
And Raheem Bingham, you're going to hear his name all day long. His ability to get after the quarterback and then stop the run in the backfield. I know he didn't make the tackle right here, but he knocked the running back just enough to allow his linebackers, his safeties, to get in there for the tackle for loss.
It's an air raid with the pistol formation, which has been a trademark at Nevada for a long time, ever since Chris Alt, who had that terrific Hall of Fame run as their head coach, is calling the shots. Taua knocked down. Now, offensively, a weapon on the outside to keep your eyes on is Caleb Fossum.
Well, Fossum's going to play a big role. This season's done a tremendous job inside the slot. Mannix McLean, their star receiver, decided to transfer during the break. So Fossum's going to have to play a bigger role across the middle, one-on-one with these safeties.
Third down and 14. Good pass rush here. That's Taua on the toss, and he's spun off his feet at the 21-yard line. And so we talked a lot about offenses, and both defenses come out and force 3 and outs.
Yeah, it's a great job defensively right there. It starts stopping the run right now. Arkansas State understands if they want to win this game, they must put Nevada in third and long situations. It starts with being successful on first and second down, and they were there on that first possession.
Quentin Conaway is the punter. And Nevada does not have enough on the field. They're going to call a timeout.
30-second charge timeout, Nevada, their first.
That's all part of bowl games, right? I mean, you haven't had your special teams out there in live situations in a month.
You shouldn't have this kind of mistake, but I can give them a little bit just because it's been a while since they've played very competitive type football. It's been about 3-4 weeks since these guys have lined up and played another team. So you're a little anxious, you're a little nervous to get back out there playing football. But still, those mistakes early on this game, especially on the special team side, it's third and long. That punt team should have been already ready to go as soon as it became fourth down.
How long does it take, and you played in a lot of bowl games at Georgia, how long does it take for the rust to come off?
It may take, especially at certain positions, quarterback, you take a couple hits, you feel good, and you're ready to go. But there is a difference in the speed of the game compared to practice, which you've seen for 3 or 4 weeks.
Quentin Conaway's kick, end over end, and a short one, and it's going to land and roll inside the 30, right at the 30-yard line. Underway in sunny Tucson. Nevada out of the Mountain West. Arkansas State from the Sun Belt. A scoreless start. In Tucson leading up to this bowl game.
That's the joy about being in these bowl games. You get to have a little bit of fun outside the football field.
Doctor's inside tracks. Look at the run that Hansen is on. That's a 4-game stretch. He's gone 123 attempts without an interception.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable to see what he can do, really mastering this offense. And talking with the coaches yesterday, telling us he's learned to accept when a negative play happens and just throw it away if there's nothing there.
Has time, fires it over the middle, and it's caught there. Omar Bayless to the 30-yard line of Nevada. And that's the accuracy that Hansen brings.
It's just not enough to throw it to a receiver and have him catch it, but to throw it in stride to allow your receiver to get those yards after catch. It's that accuracy we just saw in that previous play.
From the 32, on the ground, Marcel Murray was not the starter when the season opened. Just a freshman, ultra talented, but by the end of the year, the Sun Belt Conference Freshman of the Year.
He's been the coaching staff knew it. This kid, they could see from day one, was going to be a stud. He just needed to learn the offense. He needed to learn defenses, how to protect his quarterback in the pass game. He's mastered that, and he's had a ton of success.
This is Merritt. And Merritt's first touch, Nevada is all over him. For the last month, Nevada's defense has been worrying about this guy.
Well, they understand they're going to find ways, Arkansas State offense, to get Merritt the football. In these type of screens, jet sweeps, the defense is keyed on him. And that was a great job, well prepared on that play right there. Just a quick tunnel screen to the outside to the receiver.
Damian Baber along with Hassani Rufus. Tyson Williams getting the start, the three safeties for Nevada. 3rd down and 11. The strength of this Nevada team in that defensive backfield and the linebackers. Malik Reed, Gabe Sewell, Lucas Weber, all good. Play clock runs down. And Arkansas State's going to have to burn a timeout. Blake Anderson.
30-second charge timeout. Arkansas State, they're first.
Able to get that timeout.
It's an interesting play call right now for Arkansas State. They have a kicker who's pretty good, young kicker out there, so they want to get as close as they can to this first down marker. Make it, if they don't get the first down close enough, to an easier type field goal. And listen, the way he's kicked this year too, I wouldn't be shocked for them to go on 4th down throughout this ball game.
Justice Hansen, we've talked about his delivery. When Blake Anderson was the offensive coordinator at Southern Miss, he had a quarterback named Austin Davis, who's been in the NFL the last 7 years, and he compares Hansen to Davis. Look at the numbers that he's run up in his career.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable, and you can see the picture perfect right there. That elbow, that was we talk about the funky delivery. It's almost like Phillip Rivers, sidearm-esque, but he gets the job done. The accuracy down the field has been very impressive.
All right, 3rd down now and 11. Shotgun here and a quarterback draw. Hansen's a big guy, but he can run. And he's down to the 26. 4 yards to the first down, to the first down marker. And we'll see what Arkansas State does here.
It's a little cold. It's not too windy right now, but we were expecting this. Anytime we said it, 4th and intermediate, 4 to 5 or below, this team feels very confident with their quarterback and the receivers to get this first down.
4-receiver look. And that's Merritt, who shifts into the slots. Over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Darvion Brown. And Jay Norvell's defense holds.
And that's a great job defensively right there. Getting some pressure on the quarterback. Getting the ball out just a hair bit early.
Life is changing.
Let's go down to the sideline. John Schriffen. John?
Head coach Jay Norvell has done a great job in building this Nevada program, but like any school, when you're building something, you will have a few setbacks, and that has come in the form of players transferring out since this season. Now take a look. 4 players have decided that they will leave the program. The biggest name on that list, wide receiver McLean Mannix. He led this team when receiving, and he told the head coach he was leaving for personal reasons. He wanted to be closer to home. That's why he decided to go to Texas Tech. But head coach Jay Norvell told us he doesn't like the rule. He feels like it is bad for college football, but he said a guy that could step in, Ben Putman, the junior college walk-on.
All right, good stuff. Ganji turns and hands it off. Big hit there. Toa Taua, the running back. Logan Westcott, the tackler. The silver lining is McLean Mannix caught 50 balls, had 7 touchdowns, but Romeo Doubs and Caleb Fossum have combined for almost 110 catches. Those two guys have really emerged, and they're both coming back. One's a freshman, and Doubs and Fossum's a junior.
Yeah, both very talented. Fossum on the inside, and then Doubs, young receiver, never played receiver before coming here to Nevada. He's learning his way running routes, getting more and more confidence each and every game.
This is a balanced air raid attack, and by balance, I mean they'll run it with success. Taua with the run there. Arkansas State's defense. Now their strength is up front. They have a great defensive line. Kevin Thurman, one of those.
He's unbelievable. 61 tackles. 61 for interior defensive lineman. That is a ton. He does a tremendous job. 15 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. And you see early on right now, they're doing a great job against the run. It starts with the 4 guys up front.
Ganji with some pressure, and his throw is over the head of Romeo Doubs. This was the second down play. Toa Taua's shoe came off, and one of the defenders from Arkansas State tossed it another 10 yards.
And right now, Nevada offensively looks out of sync in the run game. Communication with the offensive line, not great getting to the second level. And then right there, Ty Ganji seemed to be not certain where his receiver is going to go.
Conaway with a line drive kick that's going to land at the 26 and end up at the 23-yard line. Halfway through this first quarter, Arizona Bowl, Arkansas State, Nevada. Receiver played 11 seasons in the league. Our guy, Nate Burleson. Great career, almost 250 catches, 3,200 yards. Third-round pick of Seattle in 2003. He'll be all dressed up tomorrow morning. On the set, here, Nevada and Arkansas State. Two similar offenses, air raids with running attacks. Two pretty good defenses as well.
Now this reminds me a little bit the first game of every season. Defenses are usually a little bit more prepared. Offenses, a lot has to go right to get going. And right now, after 4 weeks of not playing a really competitive game, just been practicing, having some fun at the bowl, seems like the defense is right now a little bit more prepared. Offenses need to get clicking. Sometimes it just takes a couple plays, couple first downs to get things going.
Arkansas State winning their last 4 games. They tied for first in the Sun Belt West with Louisiana. The Sun Belt has had a really nice run in bowl season. They are 3-1 with a couple wins over the MAC Conference, a win over Conference USA. Blake Anderson, who was a wide receiver at Sam Houston State, worked with Larry Fedora at both Southern Miss and North Carolina. Guy has a great reputation with quarterbacks as well. Hanson rolling, slings it, and Merritt catches it at the 31-yard line. It'll be just short of the first down. It's an 8-yard pickup.
And a tremendous job on the play. You see the linebacker sucking up. And that's tough to do right there. Pressure in your face, you're on the run, being able to throw it, retreat, and protect your body, and still throw it accurate down the field.
Warren Wand, the little guy at 5'5", has a first down and busts out to the 44-yard line. That's a 14-yard carry. Gabe Sewell made the stop for Nevada.
With both these running backs, Warren Wand, Marcel Murray, you see the patience when they run the football. It's not just, let's hit it right now. There's those moments, but they let their linemen set the blocks for them.
Merritt again, quick pop. Oh, little spin move there. Terrific stuff. And that's a 9-yard pickup for the junior.
And it's a sweet move right there by Merritt. Oh, there we go. Little B-button spin move. But that's what he can do. That's why they want to get the ball in his hands as much as possible. And it's not just throwing the ball downfield. It's those quick screens. It's the jet sweeps. Put him at running back. He is the adjuster in this offense. And the playmaker as well.
Wands, another big pop to the 36-yard line. That's 12 more yards.
Yeah, tremendous job by the offensive line up front. You see them recreating the line of scrimmage. Marvis Brown at right guard. Jacob Still at center. Doing a great job handling the Nevada defense right now.
Arkansas State is a little more up-tempo with their air raid than Nevada. And you can see they're hurrying to the line of scrimmage with a quick snap there. 6 more yards for Warren Wands. 5'5", 185 out of Edmond, Oklahoma. He is a senior. He was the starter to open the year. Play action, Hanson over the head of Merritt. Good coverage there. And it's 3rd down and 4.
And looking at going down there before the game, watching everyone warm up, the receivers, the height of the receivers, how big these guys are on the outside. They feel like they have a huge advantage on smaller defensive backs for Nevada. These guys for Nevada are about 5'10", 5'11". You look at those receivers on the opposite side, 6'3" to 6'6". You're going to see more and more jump ball opportunities throughout this ball game.
Partner, that was Malik Reed who was in coverage. Malik Reed, one of the linebackers, at 6'2", 235. On 3rd down, another fling to the side. Adams with it. And let's see where he went out of bounds. I think he's going to be short by a yard.
Yeah, and this is going to be another 4th down opportunity. I'm looking for more of an RPO style play right here. The ability to run. The offensive line is doing a great job handling that 3-3-5 stack defense. And then we've seen the success on the outside with these quick screens. This gives the quarterback an option to really read the defense, see what's presented to him, and hopefully make the right decision. And for Nevada right now, you'd expect a little bit more of a bump and run on the outside.
Straight ahead, this is Marcel Murray, and with a push, he's got a couple yards, and that's good enough for a 1st down. And the drive continues for Arkansas State.
Andre Harris, left guard, doing a tremendous job right there, along with Jacob Still, the center, creating that hole just enough to get the 1st down. And this is a rhythm. Get a couple 1st downs, get rolling, get the defense on their heels. Arkansas State doing a tremendous job right now.
Inside the 25, Murray makes one miss, but not Asani Rufus, and the senior safety makes the stop after a gain of 2.
And we talked about these safeties having to be eyes on the receivers and then eyes on the backfield as well. And right now, Arkansas State offensively doing a great job. Nevada, when they get the ball back, going to have to find a way to move it.
Hansen, pocket collapses, and so does he. Dom Peterson.
That's a great job by Dom Peterson on the outside. 2.5 sacks heading into this game. And now puts Arkansas State in 3rd and long situation right here. Depending on what they get, once again, it seems they feel very comfortable on 4th down right now with their game plan.
5 receiver look. Nevada brings 3. Hansen steps up, fires to the sideline, caught right on the sticks. And we'll see where they mark it. Right at the 15. He's a yard shy. Jonathan Adams in traffic.
Well, it's a tremendous throw right there. Just a simple smasher on the outside. Outside receiver is going to run a quick hitch. Slot receiver is going to run a corner route. And does the ball, the tip of the ball seemed to come out a little bit right there. They're going to review this.
The ruling on the field is a completed pass. The play is under further review.
I don't know, Rich, right there. It seemed like the ball kind of came out just a little bit at the end. Nose of the ball, the tip of it hit the ground. We'll get some good views of it.
Hard to tell from there. The ruling on the field holds weight, and it was called a completion.
Good view right here. Right now. Right there. Ball's out right there. It's a good view. Great job by Justin Brent, number 9 right there, coming in. Wasn't there to make the initial knockdown of the football, but great job with the hit, possibly getting his left hand in there to jot it around a little bit. But great view right there. It's going to be an incompletion. And that's the 2nd drop pass for 1st downs, or close to a 1st down right there that we've seen from this Arkansas State receiving corps. They do a better job catching it, tucking it, protecting themselves and the football, and making sure they complete the football catch.
So we've seen that look a couple of times, and it appears that the ball was down on the turf without hands or arms underneath it. Tom Stapleton is our referee.
After review, the ball hit the ground, therefore it's an incomplete pass. Ball will be returned to the 30-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Please set the game clock to 4:47. 4:47, please.
That is a big call. Now, Blake Grupe, who is the kicker, his longest is 47. And Grupe's going to come out. This is going to be close to that, about a 46 or a 47-yarder.
Thank you. The game clock will start on the snap.
Not a lot of wind. Freshman kicker has had some inconsistency this year, but he has hit from this distance. Not this time. A low line drive, partially blocked. And Nevada, with the replay reversal, gets the stop. First a catch, then a reversal. And then a 47-yarder. A knuckleball. So on first quarter, our Tops crew is up bright and early tomorrow, 8 Eastern. Get you ready for a huge day in the NFL. Unmatched analysis, bold predictions. That other pregame show right here on CBS Sports Network. Aaron Murray, what did you see on this kick?
Honestly, you don't see much, Rich, at all. Looks like a great snap. Holds good, laces out. And then we'll see from the Zell view right here. The way it came out, you thought it would have been blocked, but just a shank and almost like a dead bird right there just coming down to the ground. Two great jobs by Arkansas State, but got to find a way to finish them to get some points on the board.
And Nevada's got to find a way to move the football. Ty Ganji pulls it, keeps it, and has an 11-yard carry. Ganji, the senior, played a lot of this season with a sore quad, but he's healthy now.
And you see those first couple of possessions right there. 3 plays, 2 yards, 3 plays, 4 yards. Punt, punt. Sometimes you just need a first down to get going. And Ty Ganji, coaching staff was telling us, Matt Mumme, they want to see him just cut loose a little bit. Have some fun, use his legs if need be, and you'll see some design runs as well, just like that previous play.
Now to the 41-yard line. Nevada averaged 443 yards per game, put up 32 points a game.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 33, 5-yard penalty, first down.
It's funny, we've been talking about the air raid. There is Matt Mumme. His dad, of course, is Hal Mumme. Was one of the fathers of the air raid system. And Matt has come to Nevada. He's got a really good running game with Toa Taua and Kelton Moore, the 2 running backs, and a good offensive line. So they run it as well as spread it around. And it's Moore who's in the backfield here. Blitz comes. And Kelton Moore, a big fella, out to the 40-yard line. And he's brought down by Forrest Merrill. Moore goes 5'11", 240.
Officials timeout for an injured player.
And that is not a good sight if you're Arkansas State. That's Ronheen Bingham, the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Year. And Bingham, the senior out of Bennettsville, South Carolina. Really the emotional leader as well of that defense.
Yeah, an absolute stud on the defensive end. You're going to see him get rolled up a little bit. Ooh. Right there, that left leg. Hopefully nothing too serious. Yeah, you don't like seeing that in bowl games, especially a senior. Last game, great year, 18.5 tackles for loss, 9 sacks. As you said, player of the year in the conference.
Coaching staff and training staff out there for Bingham, who's down. We are scoreless in Tucson, and we'll return after this. Ronheen Bingham on his way off the sideline, and that's the last thing you want to see in a bowl game.
And this goes back to the big discussion that we've been having over and over this bowl season about seniors not playing, willing to forego the bowl game to make sure they stay healthy. Hopefully nothing serious right now. Good sign that he's up and somewhat moving off the field.
Rick Anderson's defense has been really good so far in this one. Nevada has their first down of the game on this drive here late in the first quarter, and Ty Ganji overthrows Trey Carter-Wells. How does Nevada get Ganji into this game?
Well, I think right now Ganji to me seems a little bit uncomfortable in the pocket, and they're doing a great job, Arkansas State. And Joe Coughlin told us yesterday, defensive coordinator, they're not going to be a lot of blitzing going on, especially first and second down. They find a way to put pressure on the quarterback with just their full defensive linemen, and you've seen it this first half, really, in first quarter. Getting a lot of pressure, and Ganji just does not seem comfortable at the moment.
3rd down and 11. Arkansas State shows blitz. They bring 4. Ganji steps up, fires, and incomplete. Brendan O'Leary orange with flags, yellow ones, all over the field. And O'Leary orange looked like he was held or interfered with, possibly both.
Pass interference. Defense, number 27. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, just a back shoulder fade. Damari Medley, number 27. And you see at the end of this, a little bit too much jersey right there. Receiver can't even turn to make an attempt at the catch. That's an easy call.
And it brings the football into Arkansas State territory for the first time. Ganji fires it wide open. Call dropped. O'Leary orange.
And you can't get too bad at O'Leary orange. I was on the field before the game. Right where the sun is pointing is to the left side of the end zone. You see right here, he just can't locate it. The sun's in his eyes. A little bit of a shadow in his face right there. He does look upfield a little bit too early instead of securing the catch.
Yeah, even Ganji looked back at the sun. You could see the shadow of the ball on his face mask. Second down, 10. Kelton Moore, and he rumbles for 7 yards.
And that was kind of the area you want to see shot plays taken, play action, shot down the field. Right when you cross the 50-yard line, first down, have that opportunity. And right now, based on where they are, I would expect 4 down territory right now.
Third down, 3. Moore again. And he's going to land about 2 yards shy. A gain of 1.
I think you got to go for it here.
And it looks like
they're going to punt it.
Not sure. That might be the jumbo look that's coming in. We'll see.
A little wildcat formation right here. Expect the zone read.
Now Nevada has to burn another timeout.
30-second charge timeout, Nevada, their second.
I mean, that's the worst thing you could do right now if you are Nevada. Now this gives Arkansas State's defense time to adjust and figure out what's going on.
Charge time.
Watch his face mask right there. That's a total eclipse of the ball.
Yeah, sun directly pointed in that area, but still you can see his body and his head start to move upfield right now. Trying to catch it and run instead of making sure he secures the catch.
That actually was Arkansas State's timeout.
Yeah, a little bit of a wrinkle from the Nevada offense coming out there. Ty Ganji off the field into the Wildcat. I want to make sure they're set up properly for this big 4th and short.
Both coaches were calling a timeout simultaneously, and the first to be recognized was Arkansas State.
And it looks like Ty Ganji's back on the field right now. I expect with his ability to run still some type of zone read or even bootleg.
Second.
Now they're saying it's Nevada's timeout. There's confusion in the press box and down on the field. Even Jay Norvell is a little confused. Regardless, it's still 4th down and 2. Ganji, little pitch. Toa is hit and dropped. B.J. Edmonds making the play, the junior safety.
It's a great job defensively right here. I know B.J. Edmonds makes the tackle on the outside. Right here. Great job not getting fooled. But better job, really, by Justin Clifton, number 10, getting off the block, shedding the block, knocking the running back just enough to allow B.J. Edmonds to clean it up on that 4th down right there.
Back to work goes Arkansas State and Justice Hansen. And he and Warren Wand have a collision, and then Hansen is pulled down by the face mask. I think Corey Rush may have got a hand in there.
A little miscommunication actually worked out for them. Gonna get a face call.
Foul. Face mask. Defense number 99. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Yeah, little confusion right there. Running back goes right, quarterback expecting left, but Corey Rush, number 99, back, missed the last half of this, or last month of the season with an injury.
He broke his foot against San Diego State. Great to have him back. But the penalty brings it across midfield to the 46 of Nevada. Marcel Murray on the outside, and he's swallowed up. Gabe Sewell going sideline to sideline. Middle linebacker, the leading tackler for Nevada.
You have to like what this defense is doing right now. It's almost a bend but don't break. Arkansas State's found ways to move the football throughout this ball game so far. Just Nevada has not let them get any kind of points on the board.
Second down 10, little toss sweep there. That's Merritt. And Merritt, boy, Nevada really is stretching it out from sideline to sideline right now. That's a Sonny Rufus and Lucas Weber on that play.
Well, Arkansas State feels like they have the speed to get to the edges right here, but just a better job defensively right there, especially by Sonny Rufus, number 2. Linking up to his blocker, forcing Merritt to continue to run towards the sideline, not letting him get vertical, and then letting the rest of his team come in and swarm tackle Merritt in the backfield.
Arkansas State is 0 for 4 on third down today. Man open, overthrow, and a pick. Intercepted. Justin Brent, the senior, the transfer from Notre Dame.
And this is what happens with a low elbow, which when you watch the film, you would think this would happen more and more as a quarterback. When your elbow drops, you tend to push the ball up in the air, and they're trying to sail on you a little bit, as we see right here on this pass. Great protection, just completely sails it right over the receiver's head. And that's an easy pick for the safety, almost like catching a punt right there. And it's the first pick we've seen in a long time for Justice Hansen.
And all the talk we had about the offenses and the air raid, it's been the defenses for both teams who have been terrific here in the first quarter. Now Ganji going up top, sideline throw, and that is incomplete. That's Romeo Dubs. Not a bad throw by Ganji.
Now, do you like this matchup? Brendan Brenner, number 20 on the outside, 5'10", 5'11". Throw it up to your receiver, Dubs. Let him see if he can make a play. But that's amazing right there. First INT in the last 133 pass attempts. We talked about before, the last 4 games, 12 touchdowns, no interceptions. Done a great job taking care of the football.
Arkansas State's defense, good stop there on second down and 10. That quickly becomes third down and about 10. Dejon Emery with the stop.
Well, this Arkansas State defense right now against the run has been tremendous. It's that cover 4 defense, so both safeties are going to be about 8 to 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Heavy downhill run keys for them in their vision in the backfield, and they're doing a great job not allowing this run game to get going for Nevada.
And remember, they're doing it without Raheem Bingham, the Conference Player of the Year, on the sideline with a leg injury. And that throw from Ganji is high, and that's incomplete. Brendan O'Leary, orange, the intended receiver, and Nevada has to punt again.
Well, Arkansas State mixed it up a little bit right there. They've actually been bringing a little bit more pressure on third down. This time they decided to fake it out, drop 8 in coverage, only rush 3. No one open downfield.
Low liner looking into the sun. Wand makes a difficult catch. And he's at the 45. It's great field position now for Arkansas State. Acura, driven to succeed. First brought to you by Acura. Look at Reed. Now look, first team all-conference as a linebacker. Last year he was a defensive end and he was first team all-conference.
Yeah, he went to Jay Norvell and the coaching staff and said, hey, I want to be in the NFL one day. How can I get there? Help me get to my dream. And they said, hey, you're maybe a little bit too small for the defensive end. Moved him to linebacker. He worked his tail off. one of the best guys in the conference right now. They'll move him around a ton, especially on third down.
Marcel Murray with the carry. And he's going to lose a yard. Gabriel Sewell made the stop. Now, John showed you all of the transfers, and there were 4 transfers, and McLean Mannix was a headliner. Nephi Sewell was the other, but Gabe Sewell, his brother, a junior, is staying and will be a senior, and a really good one next year. First quarter in the books from Arizona. You're watching the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl on CBS Sports Network. Let's go down to the field and John Schriffen.
Well, guys, it is a worst-case scenario for Arkansas State. Senior Raheem Bingham is out for the rest of the game. It is a left knee injury. He currently has a brace over that left knee, and he is on crutches. He is still on the field because he wants to be with his teammates. Now, at this point, it's not clear the extent of his injury, but as a precaution, he is not going to return for the rest of this game.
All right, thank you. Arkansas State with that hurry-up offense. It's up-tempo air raid. They get the football to start the second quarter. Now they are moving into the north end of the stadium. Justice Hansen on a 2nd down and 10. And that's Warren Wan. And that north end, we've seen some sun issues. John is down on the field. John, from your perspective, what's that sun like if you're looking back towards it?
So I was in that exact corner when that deep pass was dropped, and I was looking to find the ball myself. And when I looked up, I actually lost the ball because the sun is staring right at the receiver's eye line. So it is going to be a tough day if they're going to throw the ball in this north end.
I take that as a positive, though, that in a bowl game we're talking about the sun, right?
Yeah, they were in the Arizona Bowl. I know it's in the mid-40s right now, but at least it's sunny, not too windy. Shearer's going to have to find a way to adjust going that way.
Hansen's throw, really nice catch by McInnes. This guy is a real interesting cat. 6'6", the Canadian, and a senior.
Well, he needs all 6'6" here to go up, make that catch, but that was an absolute fastball by Justin Hansen right there.
For a first down from the 40 now. Hansen again, sideline throw, and that's over the head of McInnes.
And either quarterback right now, Rich, looking at the stats from the first quarter, Hansen 6 of 11 with that interception, and then Ty Ganji 1 of 6. For Arkansas State, moving the ball at times, though. You see that third possession, 12 plays, 47 yards. Even the second possession, need to find ways, though, once again inside the 30-yard line to execute to put some points on the board.
That was Merritt in motion. They call him the A-back. And it's a flag and procedure against Arkansas State.
False start, offense, number 18. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Actually, in that situation right there, a hard snap count by Justin Hansen gets the defensive line to jump for a split second. I think the receiver was expecting the center to maybe snap it, get a free play, take a shot down the field.
So 2nd down and 15. Hansen busts through and is flipped over right at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10, but still 5 yards shy of a first down. And now a Nevada defender is down.
For an injured player.
It looks like Tyson Williams. Nevada already thin in that spot. He's starting in place of Nephi Sewell, who is transferred to BYU. That's Gabe Sewell's younger brother.
Goes to make the tackle, actually side swipes and kicks. Should be a penalty right there.
And he got the worst of it.
And we knew we were going to see a little bit more of a design and runs for the quarterback, Justice Hansen, throughout this game. Going back, Nevada versus UNLV to finish the season off. Armani in that game, the quarterback, had a tremendous job running the football. Another big quarterback as well. Hansen 6'4", 224. If they're going to drop 8 in coverage or even 7 in coverage, you're going to see more and more of these design quarterback draws.
And Williams right now is still down. that right leg. Football sits at the 35-yard line. Jay Norvell in his second year. It's great to see him get a shot as a head coach. Longtime assistant in college football and in the NFL. He's done a wonderful job this year too, and a big turnaround. He won just 3 games last year. 3rd down and 5. Outside, Kirk Merritt. Sideline to sideline again.
Oh man, I love Damian Baber. Listen to this hit right here. Damian Baber, number 5. An absolute missile coming downhill from the safety position. But that's what we talk about. Merritt, Kurt Merritt right there, number 13. In the backfield, they'll mix him around a little bit. Get to this 4th and manageable from the 32-yard line.
So far, Nevada has managed Merritt quite well. 4th down and 2.
After that last field goal attempt, you'll probably see more and more of them going forward on 4th down.
30-second charge timeout. Arkansas State, their second.
1 timeout apiece left for Nevada and Arkansas State. Jeff Castile's in his 2nd year as the defensive coordinator for Nevada. Has to be proud of the effort so far.
Well, they've done a great job. They've given up a couple drives here or there, but no points on the board. Great job getting after the quarterback. Great open field tackles. They do have the interception as well. And right now, expect them to be downhill. We talked about Justice Hansen, the ability to run the football, which is key for a big quarterback in these 4th and manageable situations. They're going to have a guy on him, whether it's a safety or another linebacker, making sure he does not pick up the 1st down with his legs. And also, got to be sure you keep an eye on Kirk Merritt as well. Line up right here in the slot. He is dangerous in these situations, moving around.
4th down 2. Hansen fires to the sideline, and that's over the head of Warren Wand. Good pressure on the quarterback as well. And the Nevada defense with a big stop. Jay Norvell likes it. Neither offense having a lot of success. Both defenses hitting hard. Let's go down to the sidelines. Our John Schriffen is with Nova Home Loan CEO John Volpe.
All right, Rich, thank you so much. John, why did you decide to sponsor this specific bowl game?
Well, I tell you, when I heard 100% of the net proceeds is going to go back to local charities, it was just a great match with Nova Home Loan's core values of giving back to the community. So that's really the main reason why I decided to be the proud sponsor of the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl.
I'll talk about that, the charitable aspects. What are some other charitable aspects that you love about this bowl game?
Well, I tell you, I grew up here in Tucson all my life, and without you know, some charities and organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So that's really special to me to be able to pay it forward today and give back to our community.
Well, thanks for being a part of this bowl game, John. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
All right, thank you, John. Great hosts here, certainly in Tucson. Right now, Ty Ganji is trying to find some sort of rhythm and get this offense rolling.
Yeah, right now he needs to get going a little bit. Protection breakdown that last play, but 1 for 7 right now. Very unusual for Ty Ganji. He's usually pretty accurate with the football and knowing where he wants to go.
61% completion percentage. In traffic, Fossum has the football and a gain of about 8 yards. Mark it at the 41. He'll bring up 3rd down and a long one. And Fossum is injured as he's off the field.
Well, even that throw right there, you see the not very accurate pass. Yes, it's a catch, but you want to be able to keep your receiver running in the position he's going, and also that gives him the opportunity to protect himself once he catches it. When he's retreating like that backwards, it allows those safeties to come in there with those knockout shots. Hopefully Fossum will be back in another play or two.
Little wildcat here. That's Devontae Lee, and he's not going to get it. Direct snap. Lee, the freshman out of Oklahoma City, one of the running backs on the depth chart. He runs the wildcat. Good play there by Justin Clifton.
You got to keep giving credit to this defensive line right here. Look at these guys recreating the line of scrimmage. Linebackers running free to be able to make the tackles. Justin Clifton right there, that hybrid Sam nickel linebacker doing a great job getting in between the blocks. And right now this offense, which is known to be able to run the ball and get going, has not done much in that department so far.
Conaway, kind of that running rugby style kick. B.J. Edmonds on the return, and Edmonds is sent down to the 22-yard line. 11.5 left in this first half in the Sun in Tucson. Nevada and Arkansas State. Let's flash back to the 2016 Cure Bowl. This was Arkansas State against UCF. Special teams were big. Justice Hansen was big. This, of course, his sophomore year. Great catch there by Kendall Sanders. Sanders would have a big game. Now, this is significant. It's the last bowl win for Arkansas State, and it's the last loss for UCF. They haven't lost a game since.
It's been incredible, the run UCF's had. But more impressive, I mean, just as impressive, Arkansas State and what they've done with that man as the head coach. UCF, though, big bowl game in a few days versus LSU.
That's just up the way, up in Tempe. Quick throw, Kirk Merritt the catch. And Merritt has been stuffed all day long.
And once again, Baber on the outside. Some of these RPOs are going to be just design throws, actually. No option to run. But great job. We talk about open field tackles, how difficult it is to bring a guy down in open field. And right now, Nevada's doing a tremendous job.
Marcel Murray. And Murray's going to get to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and that sets up another third down.
And so much focus right now with this defense on stopping Kirk Merritt. Look for these other receivers right now. McInnes, Bayless, Adams Jr. on the outside to start getting a little bit more love as they get one-on-one opportunities with this defense.
Look at this third down. 1 of 7. Hansen running out of time. Merritt looking back up into the sun, and it's incomplete.
And it's a great job. You see the defenders right there. It's an all-out blitz, cover 0. Defenders are going to sit on the sticks, realizing the ball's going to come out fast. Hansen thought he had it, though. He found his one-on-one matchup that he liked, took a shot, just a little bit overthrown right there.
Cody Grace. Arkansas State, historically, terrific in special teams. And this year, punt coverage could be the best ever in NCAA history. That one is down there. They've given up a negative 15 yards on returns all year. And Grace has been good today as well.
Now, as Arkansas State's head coach Blake Anderson battles here on the field at home, his family is also facing another battle. His wife, Wendy, got some tough news recently that her breast cancer has returned, and she is currently suffering from stage 4 breast cancer. Now, he told us that she is a fighter, and originally she was not supposed to be here for this game, but she decided that she did not want to miss it. Now, when we spoke to Coach Anderson in our meeting with him yesterday, he teared up talking about it because he's received so much support from the community, the school, and especially from his players. They call her Mama Wendy, and she's going through another round of treatment, and we want to wish the Anderson family all the best. Guys.
Thank you, John. And when Wendy stepped on the team plane, somewhat unexpected, and the team saw her, man, did they explode. Ty Ganji throw, tight window, and he makes it right on the money. Nice catch there. Ben Putnam makes the catch.
Yeah, Ben Putnam, the walk-on coming in there. Tremendous job, number 85 right there. Using his body to shield out the defender, catching it with his hands, not letting the defender rake it over the top. See if this offense gets rolling now. First real accurate pass we've seen from Ganji.
1st and 10, Ganji, quick pop there. That's Putnam again. And Putnam And a walk-on from Nevada with a catch. And a nice gain there. And we saw earlier Caleb Fossum went off. We told you earlier that McLean Mannix has transferred. So wide receiver a little bit thin, and Putnam getting some time. It's good to see Fossum back on the field now. Oh, Fossum takes another hit. Goodness. Damari Medley came up from his corner spot.
Yeah, Romero Doubs on the outside needs to do a better job protecting his slot receiver.
Timeout for an injured player.
Right there, Medley does a great job. You see Romero, number 7, bottom of your screen, misses the block. That was a free runner right there to knock his buddy out.
You know, Fossum on the last series took a hit to the side and was helped to the field, and now he's on his way to the sideline again. Lake Forest, California, the junior, had a big year, 69 catches, 60 yards a game.
And Ty Ganji does love his slot receivers. He understands where those matchups are. A quick receiver against a linebacker, even a safety, utilize that. But right now, down his top 2 guys on the inside, look for Ben Putnam to get more and more action. And even Romero Doubs, we've seen him in the slot as well.
Third down 5. This is Kelton Moore, and Moore dives for the stick. You'll see where they spot him. It looks like he's got the first down. Jared Chandler made the stop.
Great job by the big guys up front. You see Sean Krebs, Anthony Palomares, 62-64, and then Kelton Moore lowering the shoulder, lowering the boom. One missed tackle, and then right there, one-on-one, we talked about open field tackles defensively. Got to make that play. Tough to bring down Kelton Moore, though, 240 pounds. It's a lot of man right there on those runs.
And Joe Cawthon, the defensive coordinator for Arkansas State, told us they have not faced backs of this size much at all this year. And you can see Moore hit once, carries that hit all the way through for 2 more yards. Justin Clifton made the stop. Toa Taua is only 5'8", but he's 205, and he's rock solid. Moore is 240. They bring in Devontae Lee, he's 230.
Well, Joe Cawthon was telling us, defensive coordinator for Arkansas State, it's not just about one guy making the tackle. They need 2, 3, rally to the football, use your upper body strength, lower body strength to bring these big physical running backs to the ground.
Blitz comes, and a flag is down. Toa Taua, Tajay Chambers made the stop. It's a gain of about 6. And it looks like offsides. So the question for Nevada, you want the yardage but lose the down on the play, or do you take the 5 and get the down back?
Offside. Defense, number 1. 5-yard penalty, second down.
You want the down back.
Yeah, it's the second time we've seen a corner blitz from the boundary. Jerry Jacobs right up here just gets a little too anxious on the snap count.
Taua in the backfield. Fossum's back in the game and in motion. This is Toa Taua straight ahead. Looks like a first down. Big running backs, John Striffen, that's an issue.
Well, it certainly is. When we talked to defensive coordinator for Arkansas State, Joe Cawthon, he told us we haven't really faced this all season. The only time was back on September the 8th against Alabama. I said, so how do you tackle them? What do you do in practice? He said, really, we've got to emphasize going lower. You got to take their legs out. But he said, if we can't tackle, it's going to be a long day.
All right, thank you, John. Right now, it's a long drive, and the best of the day so far for Nevada. It's a gain of 1.
Well, this drive we've seen a little bit more accurate Ty Ganji. That's the key. early in this game, he just didn't feel comfortable. The defensive line was getting to him. They're in his face. Couldn't really see what was going on down the field. That's why you saw him start off 1 for 7. But past couple plays, a little bit more accurate down the field. It's loosening up the coverage. Safeties, linebackers so not downhill to stop the run. Things are starting to work a little bit more in motion right now with the run and pass game for this offense.
Ganji's just 4 of 11 for 41 yards. Kelton Moore is in behind Ganji, who's in the pistol. Rolls, quick throw, caught, and dropped right away is Krishan Lappin, one of the 3 tight ends for Nevada. Tajay Chambers makes another play for Arkansas State.
3rd and long situation right here. If I'm Matt Mummy, a quarterback, we talk about, it seems to be a little bit more of a rhythm right now, but still, you want to get some kind of points on the board right now to get this lead. I wouldn't try to force it with a 12 to 15-yard play, especially with how talented this defensive line is getting after the quarterback. 32 sacks on the season. Maybe something quick to the slot receivers, see if he can get a guy to miss in the open field.
Play clock running down, got to get it off. And I think Nevada's going to call a timeout. We've seen in bowl season a lot of teams using
timeout, Nevada.
timeouts early, and Nevada's used all of theirs already here. 6 minutes left. Ty Ganji completes 61% of his passes. Now, he has had one, that ball in the sun that was dropped,
Correction, that's Nevada's 3rd and final turn.
which would have been a huge gain and possibly a touchdown here. He's had a nice career there.
A tremendous career, and they're not in this also is his ability to run the football as well. A lot of rushing touchdowns, utilizing his legs. He's healthy from the thigh contusion. But right now, you go back to that UNLV game, which we covered about a month ago. Started off extremely hot, opposite today, but then finished the game off with 3 interceptions. Not very good way to conclude the season, especially against a UNLV defense that was not very good. And it seems like he's playing like he was in the second half of that game. Not comfortable, not very confident. We'll see if he can flip the switch in the second half when they get back out here.
And of course, his head coach, Jay Norvell, and Matt Mummy, his offensive coordinator, told him in preparation for this game, you got to let it loose. This is your last game. 3rd and 11. That is Trey Carter-Wells and Arkansas State's defense with another nice play.
I don't hate that. I mean, I'm telling you, when you're looking at Ganji right now, it just does not seem comfortable. Matt Mummy understands it. Let's get something quick, easy, into the flat. We make a guy miss, great. If not, we're in a great opportunity to put 3 points on the board with hopefully a field goal kick right here.
Ramiz Ahmed started his college career, not football, here at Arizona, then went to UNLV, didn't play football, transferred to Nevada, went to tryouts, and got the job. He missed from 47. This is from 36. And this, the first points of the day in Tucson. The Wolfpack out of the Mountain West have some points on the board. 3-0. Beautiful sights here in Tucson. 3-0 Nevada on top. Coming up, halftime report powered by Ram Truck Sprint Stover, Houston Nutt, Randy Cross, and Rick Neuheisel from our CBS Sports Network studio in New York. Look around college football, first half stats and analysis. Bowl season and the Mountain West tie-ins. The big win was that first one. Fresno State taking down Arizona State in the Las Vegas Bowl. Fresno State won the Mountain West. Utah State, a really good team, beat North Texas badly. San Diego State stumbled against Ohio. Hawaii against Louisiana Tech. And of course that Boston College Boise State game in Dallas canceled because of really terrible weather. Ahmed will kick it off for Nevada. Good strong kick. 3-0 Nevada on top. Arkansas State has had a few miscues.
Well, obviously, it starts off with the missed field goal, just not tipped, not at all, just miskicked. Not great on third downs, not great on fourth down. They've had their opportunity, though, to move the ball down the field. Just have not taken advantage when they get inside the 30-yard line. And obviously, the interception as well was not great. But you see a couple really good possessions early on in this game, second and third. And then this Nevada defense has started to settle in a little bit with the interception and then a couple fourth and down stops.
Justice Hansen rolling, throws across his body, and a diving catch. That's Merritt. That's terrific stuff.
When we talk about arm strength, going right, throwing it left, that far was absolutely tremendous. And then Kurt Merritt, we talk about what an athlete he is.
Quick snap, and they're going to review this.
Yeah, they're going to see if it bobbled.
Rolling on the previous play is a completed catch. The play is under further review.
And there's a flag down. Jay Norvell just ran out on the field. He was upset that the whistle came well after the play started. And he may be flagged here. The flag sits at midfield. And look how angry he is.
Yeah, we're going to see right here, great job extension. And towards the bottom as the ball touches the ground, does seem to move a little bit. So it is a good angle here.
Hard to tell.
I think right here is going to be a good shot for us. Seems to be a catch. And then the ball bounces up. You see it bounce off the turf right into his face mask.
But if he has his hands on the ball, underneath the ball.
And the thing is, I don't think they're underneath. I think they're on the side right there. And then you see the ball move. I think this is going to come back, but still penalty on Jay Norvell on the outside. They watch out for that. Coaches must stay on the white. Can't run on the field to argue with the refs.
Now, obviously, he wanted the play reviewed, so
I mean, it seems
maybe he was upset they didn't review it right away and the play started.
He's probably trying to get their attention to get the review going a little bit from the referees.
After review, the ruling on the field of a completed pass stands. First down. After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, Nevada head coach. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. That's the head coach of Nevada's first unsportsmanlike of the game.
Well, that's costly. Not only does the review go Arkansas State's way, but 15 yards on the unsportsmanlike. And just like that, Arkansas State in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Hansen in the shotgun. Marcel Murray to the 14. Malik Reed made the stop. So pressure now on this Nevada defense.
I think they kind of like the pressure so far this game. They've done a great job. We saw the possession so far a couple plays ago. This team has done a great job defensively of bending but don't break as soon as they get inside the 30-yard line.
Jeff Castile, defensive coordinator. He's a D coordinator here in Tucson for the Wildcats of Arizona for a while. That's a gang tackle and a good one. Sonny Rufus kind of strung it out, and he had a lot of buddies to finish it off.
Yeah. Rufus, you're going to see Soul coming there as well at the end right there to finish it off, help. But great job gang tackling. That's all it takes sometimes. Sometimes you don't need to be the guy to make the tackle. Wrap up the running back just enough, knock him off course, and then we know how fast this defense is downhill to be able to clean up those tackles.
3rd down 8. Murray in the backfield. Nevada shows blitz. Here they come. Hansen's throw caught, and that's Merritt's. And he's got the first down to the 2.
That's a great catch, but a better move off the line of scrimmage, because right there, pretty much a cover 0 blitz. Defense should be playing inside leverage. Merritt does a great job on the slant route, gaining that leverage, friendly for his quarterback. And then tremendous job getting his eyes up through the catch to get the ball close to the end zone.
Remember, Hansen very good on a quarterback draw. 5 receiver look. Looks, fires inside and incompletes. Some contact. Kendrick Edwards, the intended receiver, but no flag.
And I think defensively right now for Nevada, you're going to see more of this. They're going to play tight man-to-man coverage because the last thing you want to do is have a light box with 4 or 5 defenders inside near the line of scrimmage and allow Justice Hansen to use his legs to get in there for the touchdown.
Turnover towel. Remember, Hansen had not thrown an interception in 4 games, but he has thrown a pick today. Second down. Murray in for the touchdown. "75 yards, and of course helped by the unsportsmanlike conduct flag on Jay Norvell and that great catch by Kirk Merritt. No turnover towel on this drive.
You're going to see right here, we talk about Kirk Merritt and all the motions and shit. I want you to watch the linebackers right here, especially Gabriel Sewell. Watch him freeze on the jet sweep. Not in great position, and that's one guy, a couple of guys out of position right there to be able to run that ball in there for the touchdown. That's how tremendous Kirk Merritt is. You see him as a decoy, and then you see him right here on a tremendous job laying out for the catch. Tremendous throw from his quarterback, going from his right, throwing all the way back left. We talked about him all day long, the adjuster, the A-back, moving around, being the playmaker he is, and then Marcel Murray, maybe not the greatest of stats so far to start this game, but big physical running back, especially near the goal line.
Merritt, 7 catches, 64 yards. He was bottled up in that first quarter and finally is loose. Still 3 minutes left in this first half. Damian Foncham's kick rolls into the end zone and through the back of the end zone. Kirk Merritt, the A-back.
The A-back, just finding a way to get the ball. You see right there, the little beast spin move right there. Great job, and then another great catch right there. Crumb back, using his hands. You love to see that from a receiver, not letting the ball come into his chest. Another great job using his hand to go catch that, and then as the decoy on that last play to get in the end zone for his running back, Marcel Murray. He's Mr. Do-It-All in this offense.
Buster Faulkner, their offensive coordinator, told us it wasn't until about game 3 or 4 that they really decided to cut him loose and really look for him. Oh, Ganji goes down at the 15. And Arkansas State has momentum right now. And a big play by Jared Chandler, who's playing in his 5th bowl game.
Yeah, it's second sack of the season. They're creating this pressure with only 4 guys. They're not bringing 5, they're not bringing 6, and we've seen that all year long. The ability to get pressure on a quarterback without having to sacrifice bringing a linebacker or a safety. And Jared Chandler having a little bit of fun out there in his 5th bowl game, like you said, Rich.
Well, Nevada, as you can see, doesn't give up many sacks, just 13 on the regular season. Trying to get outside here, Toa Taua. And he has no room. Dejon Emery and Justin Clifton made the stop. But that's what Arkansas State does and does well. You see Emery coming off the field. 32 sacks for this defense, and a lot of the heat comes from that front 4.
Yeah, it really does. And with that, even without Ron Heen being him out there right now, I mean, Thurman does a great job. Merrill, Riggs, William Bradley King has 6 sacks on the season. They find ways by just using their ability, their speed, their physicality to get after the quarterback and then still drop 7 and 8 in coverage.
3rd down 20. Ganji in trouble. Sidearm throw. It may have bounced. And we'll see if the officials are going to give the catch. It's well short of the first down.
And once again right there, just a three-man rush.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
Just a three-man rush. Bradley King on the outside doing a great job getting pressure. But looks like he got his hand underneath it right there, that right arm to cup it.
That's Dominic Christian with a terrific catch.
And that was big right there to get that catch, because you just heard it. Arkansas State had to burn a timeout. Incompletion right there. They could have set back, had better field position on the punt, and saved the timeout. And right now you look, no timeouts left.
Nobody has any timeouts saved right now.
Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy first half. You're looking at, especially in the first quarter. Offense is not getting set. Wrong formations, not enough players on the field at times. Having to burn those timeouts early.
Warren Wand is deep, but a lot of time left for Hanson and Merritt to get back to work. This is a really good kick. A line drive, and look at this roll. Inside the 20, inside the 10, and down to the 7-yard line. Quentin Conaway with a 69-yard punt.
Okay, almost got pretty close right there. You got to call Pita. Get away from the ball, but tremendous bounce. Nevada got a little lucky right there on that one.
Now, wait a minute. Is that Pita as in the one you eat, or Peter as in get out of the way?
Get out of the way. Move away. Don't risk touching the ball and giving the punting team an opportunity to pick it up.
All right. It's a 7-3 lead for Arkansas State. Minute and a half left. They can't stop the clock. Wand in the backfield with Hanson, who seems to be in rhythm now and in gear with Merritt. Quarterback draw. Hanson going to get out to the 9. Lost the ball, but that was after he was down.
I think they're going to continue to run the football. Usually this type of situation, first play, if you have a big successful play, all right, let's go. Pedal down, let's get rolling. But right now you see them, they're a little bit more relaxed. Maybe get a couple more plays, make sure this clock runs out, and Nevada doesn't touch the ball before the end of the half.
And Nevada does not have a timeout. If you throw it and it's incomplete, as you pointed out, that's as good as a timeout for Nevada.
Yeah, one more play right here. They'll get down to under 40 seconds afterwards.
Wand. Well, this is a nice play. Wand busts loose. Warren Wand is still loose. Out to midfield. Clock will stop with a first down. And Arkansas State is in business with 40 seconds left. 39 yards on the run by Warren Wand. Malik Reed
Timeout for an injured player.
is down for Nevada.
And what a great job by Warren Wand right here. I mean, not big, 5'5", 185. We'll count how many missed tackles occur. One right there, another one, 3. Like I said, not the big back, and that's just a tremendous little juke right there from Warren Wand.
And it looked like Reed making the tackle. He's up on his feet and is on his way over the sideline. And that's good to see. He is a guy that many people feel will be playing at the next level after a terrific career at Nevada.
Well, we talked about this offense about, what, 60 seconds ago, taking the pressure off, just want to get to halftime. All of a sudden, one big run. The issue is here, their kicker, not the biggest foot in the world, so you got to get about 30 more yards.
Hanson to the sideline. It's caught there. That's short of the first down. Bayless. That means the clock is going to continue to go.
Yeah, you need first downs. You need to get out of bounds.
And you need to get to the 30 if you want to get in Blake Grupe's range. Remember, he missed from 47. Shotgun. Clock down to 15 seconds. Sideline. Juggling catch. Was he in? Yes. Officials say in. Bayless made the catch. He was right on the line. The ball looked like it was juggled a bit.
And that was a heck of a catch right there. Bayless using all 6'3". Catching it, snagging it. I mean, that's great defense.
On the previous play is a completed pass. The play is under further review.
Dotson's in great position right here, and it's just a better ball. And then going up, I think he's in.
I think he held it, too.
I think he held it, ripped it away. Strong hands. And that's a heck of a catch right there by Omar Bayless to get the ball inside the 10-yard line. And then right now, about 11 seconds to go, you're going to have 3 opportunities. So we see this catch right there. Catch, left foot in, right foot in. No juggling of the ball, strong hands.
6'3", 207.
They may look where he is out of bounds, though, and back this up a little bit. I think it's a catch. Like you said, left foot's in, right foot's in at the 10-yard line. He holds on to it. They may just back it up a yard or 2, but that's a catch. 11 seconds to go in this half. Quarterback has 3 opportunities to put the ball in the end zone. You must make sure, though, as a quarterback, ball is in the end zone or thrown away. You catch it inbounds. Good chance to start going out.
The ruling on the field of a completed pass stands. First down.
And stands means not confirmed. They could not confirm that it was a catch, but there wasn't enough evidence to overturn it. So let's see, and obviously you can't take a sack here.
No sacks, and you got to make sure you don't get tackled inbounds if you're a receiver. I think he had 3 shots right here to get this ball in.
Hanson, play action, quick shot there, and it's over the head of Bayless. And this is where the height comes in for Arkansas State on the outside. McGinnis 6'6", Edwards 6'5", Bayless 6'3", Adams 6'3".
And Adams, number 9.
Wow.
And this is a little bit surprising here. You got one more opportunity. It's only 2nd down. I think you're wasting opportunity. You just said it, Rich. I mean, they got some basketball players out there, some forwards pretty much at the receiving position. They love the height and what they can do with those guys. I'd give it one more shot.
They're going to take a shot at 3 now with 7 seconds left. Groupie missed on his first. This one, he misses again. All of that work, the big catch. Arkansas State goes for the 3 points. There's 3 seconds left in the half, and they miss the field goal.
I don't understand the call right there. It's... First of all, you got to make this kick. And right now, the kicker may be on the bench the rest of the day after missing a couple of these, but it's... We talk about 6'6", 6'5", 6'3". You look at the defense, 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", 5'10". These are... They're not very big DBs. Throw it up there, see what you can get.
Some tough love from his head coach. Well, a few twists and turns here in the second quarter. Nevada got the first points. Arkansas got a touchdown and thought they were in position for more. 7-3 Arkansas State. After the break, we'll send you back to our CBS Sports Network studios in New York. Brent Stover, Houston Nutt, Randy Cross, Rick Neuheisel. This, the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl on CBS Sports Network. Arizona Bowl, halftime, 7-3 Arkansas State. Rich Waltz along with Aaron Murray. We talked about the air raid offenses and how good they were, but we also told you the defenses were pretty good, and it was the defenses that dominated the first half.
They really have, though, but offensively, it's been very sloppy. I think the 3 or 4 weeks off right now, there really is no rhythm from the quarterback, the running backs, the receivers. It's been tough. Hopefully they get it going in the second half.
2 steps forward, maybe 2 steps back for Arkansas State. They had some nice drives early. They missed a field goal, that from 47 yards.
And then Merritt making a ton of plays on the outside. Really Mr. Do-It-All, even as a decoy right there, allowed Marcel Murray to get in there. But like you said, Rich, 2 steps forward, a step back. Great play by Bayless on the outside. And then once again, another missed opportunity, put some points on the board. The second missed field goal of the game.
Nova Home Loans brings you first half stats. I think Nevada has to be worried offensively right now. Look at the passing yardage and the yardage per play.
Well, also the rushing yards, too. We talk about balance right now, only 22 yards rushing, and then 3rd down conversions for both teams. 2 for 9, 1 for 8. That's not going to get it done. They got to get to more in 3rd and manageable situations, see if they can keep their offenses on the field.
We'll see what adjustments are made. Nevada gets the football to open up the second half, and Dayan Henley calls a fair catch John Striffen down below. John?
Well, I had a chance to speak with both head coaches at the half. Let's first start with Arkansas State's Blake Anderson. Clearly not happy with the way that half ended, but that exchange with his kicker maybe looked a little worse than it was. He simply told him to hustle off the field. Now, he said his offense was going towards the end of the half. They were attacking the perimeter, but he said his right tackle is getting exposed, the freshman Justin Dutton. He's got to do a better job protecting him. As for Nevada, Jay Norvell told me that the wide receiver Caleb Fossum is currently taking x-rays on his ribs. His return is questionable. Guys?
Wow, that would be a huge loss. Thank you, John. Fossum is the guy that really has shined in the absence of McLean Mannix. Now you're down Mannix and Fossum. And so Krishan Lappin with his second catch of the day. The tight end. Nevada doesn't really throw to their tight ends a whole lot.
Officials timeout for an injured player.
Justin Clifton is down. And if you're just joining us, Arkansas State's best defensive player, Raheem Bingham, who was the Sun Belt Conference Defensive Player of the Year, with a leg injury, out for the game. And that was early in the first half.
Yeah, that's not a good sign, too, with Justin Clifton right there. It's that tremendous day all over the field, making the tackle right there. Hopefully maybe just a cramp or some sort in the hamstring. We'll know more in a little bit, but
Blake Anderson, you can see him shaking his head. He's already lost Bingham for the day, and Clifton is not moving well on his way to the sideline. And so Nevada now turns its attention to their offense. If you look at their possessions in the first half, not a lot going.
Yeah, not much going at all. And I think a lot has to go back to the quarterback position. Hopefully Ty Ganji got into halftime, calmed down, talked with Matt Mumme a little bit, got the game plan set for this second half. Maybe we're going to see a little bit more of him on the move right there, just like that first play. Get him out of the pocket, because Arkansas State right now has done a tremendous job getting pressure with just 4 and then dropping 7 in coverage. Not a lot of guys open, and still, like I said, getting that pressure on the quarterback.
Matt Mumme told us that you don't see too many defenses that get such production out of their front 4. And even with Bingham out, Merrill, Thurman, and Riggs are all guys that have high tackle for loss totals and high sack totals. Second down and 1. Or excuse me, second down and 9 after a gain of 1. B.J. Edmonds with a stop there at the 29-yard line. And another player is down. And that's Edmonds, who made the hit and the stop. And there is a Nevada player down as well. It looks like Anthony Palomares, the left guard for Nevada. And that right there is B.J. Edmonds, the junior free safety for Arkansas State. And this certainly, especially in bowl games, the injuries are just something you just hate to see, and we've had a lot of them here today.
Well, it's the end of the season. Guys have played a full 12 games already, and also you're not used to this full speed contact right now. You've had about 3 or 4 weeks off. You've been practicing, but a lot of it's been more fundamental, a lot of mental work, a lot of getting the younger players reps, a good opportunity for the coaching staff to see who's going to be on this team next year. So a lot of these guys aren't used to really getting banged around as much as they are today in full live speed contact.
So Palomares is off, Clifton is off, and we'll keep our eyes and see if they return. This is another third down, and third downs for both teams were a real issue. Nevada just 1 of 8. Look at that. And a flag down.
Ball start, offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty, third down.
That's Jake Nelson, the left tackle.
And that's been one of the big reasons, too, that the run game has not gotten going. It's been third and long situations for the majority of these third downs. You need to get to third and under 5, especially like we talked about with the way this defensive line's playing. That way your quarterback can feel comfortable getting the ball out of his hands to his slot receivers, some of these quicker hitter plays.
So now third down and 11. Little dump pass there, flag down. Trey Carter-Wells One of the tight ends with a catch, but just a gain of 3. And we'll wait on the flag. It's a holding.
Holding, offense number 56. Penalty is declined, 4th down.
Certainly that's not how you draw it up if you're Jay Norvell and Matt Mummy at halftime, this first possession by Nevada.
No, we talk about the miscues for Nevada.
We're winding.
The miscues and not executing offensively, but you have to give credit to this defense right now. They came out with a game plan. It's not anything crazy. I mean, they're lining up 4 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, the secondary playing tight cover 4, and they're playing their responsibilities pretty much perfect so far this game.
See that note, 6 3 and outs so far. That ball bouncing in traffic and bouncing all the way down inside the 25. It rolls to the 22. Nova Home Loans player profile, Kirk Merritt, the adjuster. That's the A back. He's really an H back, but they say he adjusts so much that they changed the name of the position just for him.
Yeah, that's like when I was in Kansas City. We called him the Zebra Man. He was the adjuster. We just called him the Zebra. He moved all around. The adjuster, he's been all over the place. We see him at the running back. We see him in the slot, jet sweeps, outside, just making plays, finding that matchup.
And the fastest man offensively for Arkansas State, that's Murray with a good stiff arm. And he breaks outside and is across the 30. It's a gain of 9.
Yeah, tremendous stiff arm on Asani Rufus right there. And Rufus, tremendous day so far. He's been making those one-on-one tackles, but right there, trying to tackle too high. Murray's a big running back, about 200 pounds. You got to knock him down at the legs.
Murray sidesteps 1, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. That's a 1st down. Malik Reed, remember, he was banged up near the end of the first half. So it's good to see him back in there, number 90. No 3 and out for Arkansas State. They move the sticks. Hansen has to step through the blitz, and he ends up getting close to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard.
You see Daniel Brown come from the bottom of your screen, number 25, just a corner cat blitz. Doesn't get to the quarterback, but just enough to get Hansen off his spot, and then the coverage downfield. He could have got it right there to Kurt, but the movement in the pocket from the blitz caused the quarterback to lower his eyes just for a second.
Hansen fires it sideline, back shoulder caught there at the 42. Omar Bayless, who made that terrific sideline catch in the first half.
And that's what happens before that long pass down the field. Now the quarterback's thinking, I got to get on top of this receiver. And then as a quarterback, you just throw the back shoulder fade, easy pitch and catch, and another 1st down.
Marcel Murray, that's a good hit and a good stop by Asani Rufus.
This time he went low. He understood, hey, if I'm going to tackle this big running back, I can't go up top. Gets down, takes him down the legs. But going back a couple plays, Justice Hansen, that's a tough throw from right to left across the field. The back shoulder fade has to be on time and accurate. Demonstrate his arm strength as well.
2nd down 7. Quick pop there to McGinnis. And the tall Canadian is inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Malik Brody made the stop. That's a 12-yard pickup. He's got a professional career, maybe in Canada, in the CFL. Justin McGinnis, the senior wide receiver out of Quebec. And the little man Warren Wands is ragdolled down there by Chris Green, who grabbed him and threw him right back into the backfield.
And Chris Green just locked up one-on-one. Actually battled a little double team right there from the center and guard. You see him right there get off the shed the block from Jacob Still. And once again, this has been the tough area for this Arkansas State offense around the 30-yard line.
Field goals have been an issue. Arkansas State has missed 2 from inside the 30. Hansen, quarterback draw. Someone got a hand on him, and he's knocked over at the 25-yard line. Chris Green, I think, got the hand on him. Hansen, a big guy, 6'4", 224 pounds.
And this is the issue when your kicker's been very inconsistent so far this entire season, especially in the first half with a couple missed field goals. In my mind, if I'm a coach, I'm going for it every fourth down right now. I mean, he's shown me that he can't make a 25-yard field goal, a 20-yard field goal, a 47-yard field goal. Might as well keep your offense on the field, see if you can convert them if they don't get this third down.
Third down, 6. Hansen, lots of time, dumps it to Juan, straight ahead. And he stopped at the 21. He's short of the first down by a yard, but now that's a makeable fourth down.
Yeah, you got to go for it here. You really do it. Confidence is key with every position, especially kickers right now. If he's questioning his technique or whatever it may be, you don't want him on the field kicking field goals. I trust my big quarterback at 6'4", 224, some kind of zone read or even a jet sweep with Kirk Merritt. Get the ball in his hands, see if he can make someone miss.
1 of 3 on fourth down is Arkansas State.
Come on. Oh my gosh, he fucking weak. 30-second charge timeout. Arkansas State there first.
Arkansas State wants to talk it over. 4th and 1 coming up in the third. 7-3 Arkansas State.
A moment.
This the Diamond Children's Medical Center in Tucson. Rich Waltz, Aaron Murray, John Striffen here. 7-3 Arkansas State on top of Nevada. 4th down and 1. Arkansas State on the move. Got to get to the 19. Hansen fires it quickly, caught there. That's McGinnis. Got the first down to the 11. That sidearm sling comes in handy on this one.
Seriously, just grip it and rip it sometimes. And then we talk about accuracy. If he throws that an inch behind or a foot behind his receiver, he's not going to get that. Keeps him in the rhythm and gets the first down.
Murray trying to bounce outside, spins around, reverses field. Flag is down, and so is Murray at the 15-yard line.
Looks like we're going to get a face mask here.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 99. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Yeah, it's Corey Rush, actually second face mask of the game for Mr. Rush.
Boy, penalties have really hurt Nevada on the last 2 possessions by Arkansas State.
Watch Kirk Merritt right here in the slot. So they continue to use him on motions.
In motion, they'll throw it to him. Merritt the catch, trying to get the edge, and he's tripped up and tumbles out of bounds. Terrific job. Masani Rufus and Jamon Dotson on that corner.
It's just so tough as a defense with all these jet sweeps and motions, and you got to keep your eyes disciplined, stay in position.
Hansen rolling and looking, flips it, end zone caught. Was he in? No. Did not get the feet down. Merritt along the backside of the end zone, couldn't get a foot down.
All right, see right here, good job going up. Does he get? Nope, that right foot. If he's able to get the left foot down, it will win a catch. Thought he was going to get it, maybe toe tap. Foot just comes up and the right foot comes down first, unfortunately.
That is a great call by the official, because in real time,
On the previous play is an incomplete pass. The play is under further review.
If you watch that play in real time, it looks like that first swipe of the foot gets the turf.
Yeah, the goal is watch where the left foot is. You think it's going to go down, and with turf, you could see those pebbles jump up, and right there, the right leg, or right foot, excuse me, on the white line out of bounds. So be a good look. You can see the left foot right here, not down. It got close on an inch. Great job by the referee seeing that, though.
All right, here's full speed. And you're an official. It looked like that left foot got down.
I thought it was from up here, too, from our view as well. I thought the left foot To me, I thought it had to go down the way he was coming.
The ruling on the field of an incomplete pass is confirmed. 3rd down.
But the officials on the field were all over that. Well done. Now, 3rd down and goal. You would think 4-down territory. Where do you go for 6 points here?
I don't think this is 4-down territory. This is pushing a little bit. This is an extra point. If you can't make this, then we have some real issues. If he can't chip this in.
Well, he missed a 25-yarder.
Maybe keep Hansen out there and let him drop kick it and put it in there if you need to kick a field goal.
Now that would be something.
That would be nice.
3rd down goal from the 3. Hansen, quarterback draw, and that's not going anywhere. Dom Peterson swallows him up.
Well, I said kick it at the 3. Now we're at the 4, so I'm questioning now. You got to kick it here. You have to. Get this to 10-3. It's somewhat in the middle of the field.
It doesn't look like they're going to kick it. No, Grupe is still on the sideline.
It's a lonely world if you're a kicker right now.
So the quarterback draw didn't work.
Got to get the ball in Merritt's hand somehow.
4th down and goal. Hansen rolling right. Throwing back. Caught there. That's Leonard Bonner, the tackle. And Bonner is stopped. A wrinkle from Arkansas State and an answer from Nevada.
And we talked to both coaching staffs. Any trickery we're going to see in this game. We had 4 weeks to prepare. They thought they'd had the wrinkle, the perfect play design. Not so fast. Nevada, great job staying home and stopping them from the touchdown. Coach Anderson not too happy about that one.
Their place.
Scoring drives. Road to the Final Four continues today at 5:30 Eastern. Good doubleheader. Tip it off with number 15 Wisconsin taking on Western Kentucky, and then Oregon takes on Boise State at 7:30. Players to watch: Ethan Happ of Wisconsin. That's a road game for Wisconsin. Western Kentucky with a nice opportunity against a Big Ten opponents. Now Nevada in the shadows, literally and figuratively, out of their end zone. On the ground, first carry there. Toa Taua, and he's handled by Forrest Merrill, the nose tackle. 5'11", 338 pounds out of Little Rock, who's really, really good.
It was fun talking with Joe Cawthon yesterday, defensive coordinator for Arkansas State, and we said, hey, describe your defensive line. What makes him so good? And they just said he plays with a defensive line attitude. They're just tenacious. They love contact. They just want to hit someone, and they've been dominant so far this game.
Ty Ganji fires it up. That's an air ball, and it's intercepted. B.J. Edmonds. Not a great throw. And an injury, it looks like, from the receiver. Boy, Nevada's already lost Caleb Fossum.
This is the second time I've seen Ganji on deep post routes. He's not confident. I mean, that's not a confident throw at all. I mean, he just is pretty much pushing it. It's lofting. It's just floating in the air. Easy for anyone to catch it.
7-3, and Arkansas State has the ball back.
When Domino's is out for delivery, use Domino's.
Our Sonic quarterback comparison. Obviously, Justice Hansen has had a much better day than Ty Ganji, over 200 yards.
And just not a great throw in the last one. I mean, the read was fine. They just got a double post right here. You're going to read the safety. He takes it inside. But you got to locate your receiver. You got to see he didn't get off the press coverage. And then the ball just floats. What we said, the second time we've seen these post routes or go balls, it's not a confident throw. He's almost shot putting it, and he just flutters in the air.
A little inside toss to Omar Bayless. Arkansas State really exploiting the soft corners, and I mean soft in terms of distance between themselves and the Arkansas State wide receivers. Romeo Dubs on the bench right now.
Yeah, we got Fossum out too, and then Mannix McLean not playing obviously with the transfer. So three of their pretty much starting receivers are out right now.
Wands, really nice move. Zigs and zags for a first down. That's a gain of about 10. At the 25-yard line now. Arkansas State has had 2 drives get inside the 10-yard line and come away with 0 points. One was the missed 25-yard field goal, and that last was the 4th down stand by the Nevada defense. Merritt in motion. Hanson's going to throw back, and it's caught there by Wand. All 5'5" of them had to stretch out to get that one.
It's nice to see Warren Wand having a great day right now. 21 receptions on the season heading to this game. We'll see. Looks like he got it. 2 feet in. Nice catch. I mean, all the talk was about Marcel Murray, the tremendous young running back. Warren Wand, though, the seniors, really come out today. Last game wearing this uniform. They had the big run to end the half off. That great catch there. Some other big runs as well.
Now just outside the 10. Wand again picks his way through. And he's down to the 7-yard line. Buster Faulkner, the offensive coordinator for Arkansas State, told us that one of the weapons that Wand has is his height. It's hard to see him. If you're the 2nd-level linebacker or a strong safety,
he hides. He hides behind the offensive line right there. And then he has the quickness, all of a sudden, just a burst. And as a defensive player, like, oh, where did he come from? And he's right by you the split second later. I'd like, most importantly, though, his attitude all season long. Coaches says no matter what was going on, lack of snaps, he was focused, and he was a great leader.
Wand again, and this time he is stuffed at the 5. Gabe Sewell made the hit, and now we're back in this spot where not a lot of confidence in the field goal kicker. You're inside the 10. They've been here twice now and come away without a point.
I mean, realistically, they should have had 6 points on field goals, plus the missed field goal earlier, so it could have been 9 points right there that you've missed putting on the scoreboard. I think with inside the 10-yard line, you've got to attempt to kick a field goal to make this a 7-point game.
Hanson play action, fires it, deflected, and intercepted. Jamon Dotson off the deflection. And Nevada holds again. 3rd time inside the 10 without any points.
This red zone defense all day long has kept them in this game. It's been incredible what they do. Back against the wall. What are we going to do? Get an interception. Great job going up and getting it. Getting your offense back the ball.
There's a couple.
State, this score could be dramatically different without all of these mistakes on both sides.
It's not just the third quarter, it's been the entire game. We see a little trickery on 4th down inside the 5. Nevada stops it. The interception right here, just not a great throw. And then another interception the next possession. Nevada's defense holding tight, keeping this game in right now, because offensively they just have not been able to establish the run. And then their quarterback, Ty Ganji, has not done a great job either. But Arkansas State inside the red zone, not getting it done when it matters most.
By the way, it was Justin Brent who deflected it. Dotson got the interception. Now Nevada's going to try to figure things out. Devontae Lee busts out of the shadows and into the sunshine and out to the 20-yard line, a 14-yard carry. And that's a positive play, and Nevada desperately needs some positivity out of this offense.
And it's crazy for how bad they've played so far this game. They're still in it. It's 7-3. You need one good possession right here, and you can take the lead.
And Lee, after that carry, limps off the field. Nevada has lost some key players on offense, especially skill players. Jackson Kincaid is in the game. Ganji, another throw over the middle, in traffic, and it's bobbled and almost caught. Ben Putnam couldn't hold on.
I don't think this was for Putnam, though. I think this was for the outside receiver. Yeah, it would have been an interception to Jacobs right there. Putnam wasn't there to attempt to make the catch.
We saw Caleb Fossum go down in the first half. Romeo Dubs down as well. That's why Putnam's getting a lot of time. Kincaid still in the backfield. His first series. Shotgun for Ganji on 2nd and 10. And this is Kincaid, and there's no room at all And with more on those injuries, an update from John Striffen. John?
Well, his first out on defense for Arkansas State, Justin Clifton, defensive back. He is out right now with a hamstring injury. Jeffrey Gibson, the safety, he has a right calf injury. His return is questionable. On offense for Nevada, we talked about Romeo Dubs. It is a shoulder injury. His return is doubtful. And you talked about Caleb Fossum, the wide receiver in the first half, went out. He has still that rib injury, doubtful as well, guys.
Good work, John. Although, man, that's a voluminous injury report with good details. Both teams have been banged up, and Ganji on 3rd down and 11 is going to essentially ground the football. He had nobody open, and it feels like he's got nobody to throw to right now. I mean, McLean Mannix transferred. Dubs and Fossum are banged up.
Yeah, Cooks, O'Leary, Orange, Cole Turner, 1 reception, 1 touchdown on the season. Coaches were saying he could have a bigger role in today's game, and then Ben Putnam, you've seen with a couple catches and a couple other opportunities to make plays so far. But really, as a quarterback, you get used to the timing and throwing to certain receivers, and all of a sudden those guys are gone, whether it's transferring or injuries so far this game.
Fair catch called for and made. That's 152 receptions that's not there, from Mannix, the transfer, to the injuries to Dubs and Fossum. 2015 Arizona Bowl. Nevada was here against Colorado State. It was an all Mountain West matchup, and the Wolfpack had 2 of their 3 touchdowns cover over 75 yards. James Butler with a big run. Elijah Mitchell had that long kickoff return. And then Butler with a touchdown in the 4th quarter. And that decided it. First bowl win since that 2010 Nevada team. Warren Wand. That 2010 Nevada team was a terrific ball club. They were 13-1. Remember, they upset number 3 Boise State. They beat Boston College in a bowl game, finished number 13 in the country. That was Colin Kaepernick, Brandon Marshall, Rashard Matthews. There's a lot of NFL talent on that 2010 Nevada team. Quick flip to McGinnis. Aaron Murray, yesterday, Buster Faulkner told us that the corners for Nevada play soft, not style and play, but that they play off of the receivers. And it looks like Arkansas State has taken advantage of that.
They have, with these quick screens to the outside, the bubble screens from the slot. At some point, you're going to have to scoot up as a DB.
Hansen, I think he was looking for McGinnis in this pattern, and McGinnis was simply blocking.
Well, I think McGinnis, he was expecting just a quick either slant, key route, we call him the outside, just a little key. And right there, McGinnis never ran it. He just went to go block the safety right there. Just a little miscommunication on that RPO run pass option. Quarterback decided to throw a ball. Just the receiver's not on the same page.
Hansen over the middle, and it's broken up. Good play there. That looked like Dotson again.
And it's the same play they ran the first quarter of this game. Just 2 in routes, and he's going to throw it to the number 2 guy in almost a deep, skinny post. We talked about earlier in the game the accuracy from Hansen. He threw it in front of his receiver. He caught it, was able to get about 10 yards afterwards. Right there, we talk about game of inches, about a foot behind the receiver, allows the DB to come in there and knock the ball down.
Well, the run pass option is popular with Arkansas State. They need a run pass score option because they've had 3 drives inside the 10 that have all been empty. And that's a wide throw there that's incomplete. Warren Wand, the running back, the intended receiver, and Arkansas State turns it over. Give credit to this defense for Nevada. Their offense is not helping the defense one bit. But they've kept Arkansas State to 7 points.
Yeah, the defense should be maybe a little bit frustrated, but I mean, it's their job. They want to go out there and execute, and they want to have a great game too. But I'm sure they're hoping the offense can at least get a drive going, just to keep them off the field a little bit longer, to get somewhat of a breather.
That ball down to the 2-yard line. You want to hear a great punting stat? Cody Grace, the Aussie, in 2 years has had only 1 touchback.
And the coaches said that shouldn't have been a touchback either. A couple of the guys weren't sure who was going to stop the kick. He really should have 0 in 2 years, which is absolutely incredible.
And if you're looking for NFL talent in this game, that's a guy you need to look at, because the coaches also told us if we turned him loose, he'd be kicking the ball 60 yards a lot, and he is a great strategic punter with a big leg, and they love him there at Arkansas State.
Well, when you can pin someone within the 5-yard line, that accuracy from a punter, it's a weapon.
Got to get it out of the end zone, and they do that.
You got to get one first down. For Nevada right now, you got to get one first down for a ton of reasons. One, keep your defense off the field, gain some momentum, and then two, just to create some room for your punter as well to make him feel comfortable.
Nevada has lost weapons here. Romeo Doubs, 43 catches. Caleb Fossum, 69 catches. Both have been dinged up. Both are out right now. Throw up in the air. O'Leary Orange. He is sandwiched between, and it's Arkansas State's ball. Brandon O'Leary Orange sandwiched between defenders. And he's not letting go of it, but apparently Jerry Jacobs has pried it loose. And that's going to be
field is an intercepted pass. First down, Arkansas State.
An interception.
And once again, just an underthrown ball. O'Leary Orange beats his defender over top. Does a good job attempting to come back. I think he has it right there.
I think he has it.
He has it for a second.
He's down. That may get reversed.
It's pretty equal at the moment. Looks like Jerry Jacobs, though, starts to pry it out a little bit.
At the end, he's got it. And so the question is,
right now, O'Leary Orange has it right now.
When's he down? He's on top of the defender. Not sure if his knee hit, and that call's not being reviewed. So that's a turnover. Second straight pick for Arkansas State. Hansen scrambling to the 31-yard line. Asani Rufus makes the stop.
It's a bowl game, got to have some fun.
Yes.
Especially defenses right now for both teams having a lot of fun out there.
And that's safely on the sideline, so no flag. Warren Wand, and Wand busts loose. And the little man can scoot. Whoa! And get up! Wand to the 15, down to the 10. What a fun run that was. 5'5", 185. A bundle of fun is Warren Wand.
It's just unbelievable. I mean, to go up. Yeah, not so fast. You want to hit me low? I'm going to jump right over you. And then to stay in bounds, and then even to deliver the blow, he's not afraid. Most running backs his size would have run out of bounds at that point.
22 yards on the carry.
The end of the third quarter.
For the senior Warren Wand. He lost his starting job midway through the season. And he has been big in this one. 117 yards. He can catch the ball too, this guy. 7-3 Arkansas State.
They can't stop us.
In Arizona, it's been a rough ride for Nevada. Arkansas State has moved the football, but getting inside the end zone once they're inside the 10 has been a real issue for them. As we start this fourth quarter, Arkansas State has yet another opportunity to put it in the end zone.
Oh, it's been incredible. I mean, you look at the total offensive plays right now, Rich. 70 plays for Arkansas State, 403 yards. 403. You look at Nevada, 43 plays, 98 yards of offense. If you're thinking about that, you think this game would be like 28-0 at this point. It's only 7-3. It's because of the red zone issues this offense has had, and obviously also the kicking issues that we've seen so far this game.
And a big interception by Jamon Dotson in the end zone on that last trip in the red zone. Hansen throws in traffic, and that one is picked off. Justin Brent steps in, and he intercepts it.
This is incredible.
Unbelievable.
This is absolutely nuts that this defense can continue just drive after drive after drive, get inside the red zone, and just stand up, play great defense, get turnovers, stop the offense on fourth down. I mean, MVP maybe this defense if they can win this game. Just give it to the whole team. And that's a great job not getting fooled inside by the fake run. Staying in your safety position. Justin Brent, number 9, get in there, get the interception.
Well, we've touted both quarterbacks.
And both offenses.
And both offenses.
Both offenses.
Turnover towel applied. Well, they have struggled. And Hansen, look, we talked about 6 games, last 6 games, 1 interception. No interceptions last 4, and he's thrown 3 today.
It's just, you expect a little bit more from both quarterbacks. Seniors, they've played in big games, have played a lot in these offenses, and right now both of them just have not taken advantage of the opportunity to finish their careers off as seniors. Last time playing in these uniforms. Just not a great way to finish it off, unfortunately, but still 7-3, got a whole quarter to play. Got a lot of time to make up for that and try to get a win.
Look at that, 4th straight start of a drive inside the 5, and Nevada busted across the 10 out to the 12. That's a first down. And that's Toa Taua with the carry and an 11-yard gain, 1st and 10 in breathing room. 4 straight drives. Now it's because of the goal line stands and the turnovers forced that they've had to start up against their goal line.
I'm just interested to see what Matt Mumme comes up with this entire drive right now. You look at Ty Ganji at the moment, 9 of 22 interceptions, a sack. Confidence level can't be too high, so this may be just run and see if something can blow up.
And in this air raid offense, you need a guy like Caleb Fossum, sort of that slot guy who can find the seams, who is your guy for an 8 to 12-yard pattern.
Well, those guys were so good in the slot of almost being like basketball players. They could find the zone, they could find the soft spot in between linebackers, in between safeties, get open, very friendly for a quarterback. And all of a sudden now you have guys who don't have that experience, who maybe don't have that feel, and it's showing right now just uncertainty from Ganji throwing to these new receivers.
Nevada going with a 2 tight end look. Play action Ganji. Flushed. Running. Throwing. And he's out of the tackle box. So that one is not grounding. Good pressure by that front 4. And remember, Arkansas State is without the Defensive Player of the Year in the Sun Belt, Raheem Bingham, with a leg injury in that first half.
It doesn't seem to have stopped this defensive line so far. Keep an eye on them right now. 3rd and 9. This is when they feast and get after quarterbacks heading into the game. 32 sacks. This is what they want. 3rd and long. Let the big guys up front loose.
Third down 9. Time for Ganji. Low throw. And even if it was on target, there's no way that would have been a first down. They have been unable to get anything vertical, anything down the field going.
Well, and now that's 1 for 11 on 3rd downs. 1 for 11 right now. Not much better on the other side. 2 of 13 for Arkansas State, but you're not going to win games or give yourself any opportunity if you can't find ways. But once again, the 3rd and 9 situation. 3rd and 9, you can't. It's hard to get first downs when you're backed up behind the chains.
And of course, again, the transfer of McLean Mannix and the injuries today to Romeo Dubs and Caleb Fossum have left Nevada thin with that linebacker spots. End over end rugby style kick on Warren Wand. Makes the catch and is caught up in the wave of navy and silver. Quentin Conaway enjoying his Arizona Bowl.
When Domino's is out for delivery, use Domino's new
Chick-fil-A Fan Cam. In Tucson, Nevada, and Arkansas State. Last year there were 2 Aggies. This year a pair of wolves, a red wolf and the wolf pack. 7-3 Arkansas State. Last 4 possessions. And all of those have been inside the red zone, and I believe all have been inside the 10-yard line.
It's just incredible, but it's a lack of confidence with your kicker. You're probably calling plays you're not wanting to call because you know you're going to go for it on 4th down. It's tough to see all this hard work done offensively, and then you're not getting any points out of it at the end.
First down and 10. Hansen's throw in traffic. And nice play there by Gabriel Sewell, who's having a terrific game, the junior linebacker. Of all the units that have improved, and look, this is for Nevada, is a big turnaround season. They won 3 games last year. The linebackers have probably shown the most improvement.
They've been downhill. Those guys know their holes in this 3-3-5 stack. It's tough on offensive linemen to get to that second level, and they do a great job exposing that.
Now Marcel Murray, and he can't avoid a Daniel Brown swipe. Brown, the other corner. He and Dotson patrol the outside, and he gets the tackle. Bring up a long third down and 9.
We talked with Buster Faulkner yesterday, OC for Arkansas State, and he said with this 3-3-5, where the linebackers are, the fits are different, so it's tough for the offensive linemen to get going compared to a conventional 4-3 defense. And these linebackers are taking advantage of that.
Now Hansen's throw, that's batted down. My goodness. Daniel Brown again. Dotson, Brown, Justin Brent, all of those DBs, Rufus and Baber, are having an outstanding day.
And nothing wrong with the throw, just not open on the outside. Great job defensively locking down the receiver.
All right, you want a stat that'll either open your eyes or
scare me from an offensive mind?
Turn your stomach. These offenses have combined to go 3 for 25 on third down. That kick's going to go out of bounds. And Nevada will start this right at the 20. Can the Wolfpack find some offense? They got 12 minutes to do it. 7-3 Arkansas State.
Life is
3 Arkansas State on top. Coming up next, join CBS Sports Network in the studio for Inside College Football. Our team of experts break down all the postseason action only on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Aaron Murray, keys to the game from the first quarter now to the fourth quarter.
Now you look offensively, Arkansas State's done a great job mixing up in the run game, have had a lot of success, especially with Warren 1. Defensively, not a lot of sacks, but you could feel Ganji not comfortable in the pocket. And then Nevada offensively just really has not been able to get anything going. And then defensively, they've done up some big explosive plays, but they hunkered down inside the red zone, that's for sure.
From the 20, on 1st and 10. On the ground, Kelton Moore. And he gets to the 21-yard line. Logan Westcott made the hit. Takua Ahoye also on the stop. And another Nevada player is down right now. Injuries have really hit this offense hard, especially on the outside with Romeo Dubs and Caleb Fossum out for the day, it seems, with their injuries. We saw Anthony Palomares go down, and that looks like Jake Nelson, who lines up next to Palomares.
It's been a tough day for injuries so far.
There's 2 ways you can look at this if you are Nevada, and that is, I mean, look, your offense is struggling. You're without your wide receiver weapons. But it's 7-3. You're in this
big
game.
Play away.
One big play.
Who's going to get that big play? I mean, half their offense is on the sideline right now because they're hurt. Ganji's not performing well at the moment. The run game's non-existent. It's just, where is this going to come from? At some point, you hope Toa Taua can reel off some big run, get the juices flowing a little bit, gain some confidence. Because right now, this defense, I'm guaranteed, they're playing with a lot of confidence. Right now, they're feeling probably the best they felt all season, playing against what they thought would be a very, very tough Nevada offense.
Kelton Moore still in there. That was a gain of 1, so it's 2nd down and 9. Nevada averaging just over 2 yards a carry on the ground. That's a catch there from Cole Turner, who had 1 catch all year, but we saw it. It was that big touchdown catch at UNLV.
No, we should see more from him the rest of this game, and along with Ben Putnam. Two guys that coaches said they want to see him out here, but maybe not this much. But with injuries like we keep talking about, you're going to see Cole Turner get his opportunity. 6'6", 210, lanky, can be able to go up there and get those jump balls.
Boy, and there's just nothing on the ground at all. That's Kelton Moore. Thurman and Chandler made the stop.
You got to give credit. Forrest Merrill, Kevin Thurman, the big guys in the middle of this defense right now, the two defensive tackles, one of the best tandems in their league. I mean, Kevin Thurman, 61 tackles, 61 as a nose tackle heading into this game. You don't see those kind of numbers. Those are like linebacker and safety tackles. Defensive tackle getting in the backfield, making those plays, and we've seen it all day long.
Second down 12. Ganji, quick throw. Caught there. That's Regan Roberson. And Roberson's out to the 40. And a third down and about 4 for Nevada.
And those are the plays that this defense is making right now. They're not missing tackles in the open field. One-on-one, chance for a big play. You make a guy miss, they're wrapping up, taking them down.
This is a good example of what happens to the air raid offense when you're out of Raiders. When you're out of those wide receivers. No Dubs, no Fossum, no Mannix. Third down 4. You got to use the tight ends. And a quick pop there is right on the sticks. And that's Trey Carter-Wells, one of the 3 tight ends that has caught a ball in this game. And that's a first down, and that's enormous for Jay Norvell's team.
Keep the defense on the field a little bit. They're not used to being out there for a couple plays right now. And then, hey, third down conversion. Not a lot of those that we've seen so far from this offense. So maybe gain a little bit of confidence right now on this drive.
They may be looking at this for the spot on in the replay booth above. And it gives Nevada an opportunity to catch their breath. Again, you've lost 160 receptions to injuries and that one transfer. And so now the tight ends are important. There's the spot. Where do you think?
Need to get right on the line right there. He looked to be maybe about a half a yard short from initially where he cut in, where first contact was made. You see, right? Got to get right there.
This is one of the most challenging thing for replay officials, and that is spot of the ball. We have a terrific CBS Sports production crew. In fact, the replay official at halftime stuck his head in the booth and was very complimentary of him.
After review, the ruling on the field is that the runner was tackled short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down and a half yard to go.
Okay, now do you go for it?
What's unfortunate, I was really excited that they finally got a third down conversion, and now it gets taken away from them. That's their kind of day right now. I would go for it because offensively, you finally got some kind of rhythm going a little bit, but hey, they're going to punt it. They trust their defense, which you kind of have to agree with as well. I mean, their defense has gone out there bad but not broken.
If you trust your defense, though, wouldn't you trust them if you don't make it?
And their defense has played well inside the 30-yard line, right. So this is kind of their prime time zone anyways.
All right, well, let's see if it's really a punt, maybe a fake. Conaway's looking, and hits a liner. Fair catch called for and made there by B.J. Edmonds. Arkansas State with the ball in the lead and 9:40 left in the Arizona Bowl.
There's a couple
today. Well, Justice Hansen had just 6 interceptions all season long coming into today.
Yeah, and in this one you see right there, just floated it over the receiver's head. Just has not looked comfortable, forcing the ball inside the red zone right there. A little high, you got to be pinpoint accuracy, especially inside the 10. And then once again, another one, trying to force the ball in there inside the 5-yard line. This Nevada defense taking advantage of the 3 interceptions. We talked about last 4 games of the season, 12 touchdowns, no interceptions. Very accurate, man. Not so much so far this ball game.
It's on 1st and 10 for the 22. Murray. And Murray slips through. Still on his feet. Stumbles all the way out to the 45-yard line. It's 23 yards.
Yeah, besides the touchdown, Murray's been pretty quiet so far this game. Great job. Could have been a tackle for loss in the backfield, eluding the defender.
Timeout for an injured player.
And that's Daniel Brown, who is holding that right leg almost in the hamstring area. And he's on his way off.
Yeah, just trying to extend and make the tackle right there. And we're talking about during the break right now. If you want to trade punt for punt, right now you got to like Arkansas State. Their punter, what he's done this entire season. That's why I felt like you would have had more success possibly going forward on 4th down for Nevada. Now, even if you get them to go 3 plays out getting a first down here, they'll just punch you back inside the 20.
Hansen in trouble, caught, throws, and he's fortunate that one wasn't picked off. Lucas Weber from his linebacker spot forced the throw. And
it's not going to be intentional ground. You'll see Murray, 34, leak out to the right. The ball's actually going to go over his head.
He's right there. He's in the tackle box, and they've called grounding.
Quarterback was inside the tackle box and threw to an area with no eligible receiver. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Lost it down. 2nd down.
I don't know about this one. I thought the ball was close enough over Murray's head where you could say he was going to throw it. Watch the running back top of your screen. He's still on the play. Right there, ball's. I don't know how you call that right there. You have I know he's inside the tackle box, but if there's an eligible receiver in the area, you can throw it over his head. That's a huge call right there from those refs.
And it marches the ball back to the 34-yard line, and it's 2nd and 21. Murray again. Ball's loose on the turf. Diving for it, both teams. It looks like Arkansas State got it back. Javonis Isaac, the tight end, was the first one on it.
Great job by Rufus right there. You see him rip it out. He's had a tremendous day so far. Number 2, safety all over the field so far. Almost got a big turnover right there.
3rd down and 19.
If I'm Arkansas State, I'm not going to force this though. I'm not going to try to get a first down. Your punter, we keep talking about how great their punter is, bombing the ball away down the field. Run, screen, something short.
It's a draw, and it is short to the 41. And so 4th down and long. This will be an Arkansas State punt. We'll see Cody Grace. The coaching staff raves about Cody Grace. They say that he does things with the football they've never seen anyone do. He can dribble the ball.
I want to see that.
He's an Australian rules football player and a good one, and he could be an NFL punter in a year's time. He can kick it with both legs, and he gets a nice high spiral. Fair catch called for and made at the 24-yard line. 7:36 left, still 7-3.
Dependability.
And by the defenses. Arkansas State, Nevada, picturesque Tucson, Sunshine, and the Arizona Bowl. There's your second half struggles. Nevada, just 61 yards total. 4 turnovers combined here in the second half. Shotgun for Ganji. Nevada trying to get rolling here. And flying through the air is Toa Taua. Of course, his brother Vi was an outstanding tailback. We talked about that great 2010 Nevada team. His brother on the coaching staff now here at Nevada after a short NFL career and another injury. It's Brandon Biner, the corner. And Biner's on his way to the sideline. John, you've got an update on just about every injury we've had, right?
Well, this Nevada offense has been hit hard, particularly today. Left tackle Jake Nelson, he is now out with a left knee injury. That, along with Romeo Dubs, Caleb Folsom, those 2 starting wide receivers, they're both out as well.
John Striffen has been the busiest guy here in Tucson. And a nice gain there. That's Toa Taua. And again, look, Nevada has been awful offensively all day, but their defense has put them in a position where they can win this game. Arkansas State offensively has moved the football, but just can't seem to score once they get inside the 10. And so here is Jay Norvell, only down 4 with 7 minutes left. That's a toss back. Ganji's going to throw deep, and it is caught at the 20. Ben Putnam in there because of all the injuries. Putnam comes back and makes the catch, 41 yards.
Little flea flicker action right here. Great job by Putnam. Little stocking go on the safety right there, the single high safety. But then awesome job tracking the ball in the air, underthrown, comes back, makes a play. You see Jackson all over him right there. But who would have thought that we'd be saying Ben Putnam might have made the play of the game right there, coming back, using his body to reel it in and get them inside the 20.
No Dubs, no Fossum, and no Mannix. That one almost popped loose. Taua, Jerry Jacobs made the stop. Taua, freshman.
And I think going in from the rest of this game right now, even with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go, all 3 timeouts, this is 4-down territory. You got to look at it, Matt Mumme, look at the rest of this game, the rest of this possession right here, thinking, I got 3 more downs at the moment to get the first.
2nd down and 6. And Taua to the 14. Well, remember John Striffen's report early in the first half, he was talking about the transfer of Mannix, and this was even before the Dubs and Fossum injuries today. And he brought up Ben Putnam's name and said this is a walk-on guy. He's going to get a chance to play a little bit. We'll see if Matt Mumme and Jay Norvell dial his number up here again.
I mean, you look at this offense right now and the receivers on the field. You got Cole Turner, number 19. 1 catch heading into the game. Ben Putnam, no catches heading into the game on the field. It's tough. When we talk about tough as a quarterback, the rhythm, the timing, the trust factor. You've worked with the receivers all year long. All of a sudden,
timeout, Nevada. They're first.
And if you're the offensive coordinator, Matt Mumme, and you don't have the Raiders for the air raid offense, you got to figure out something to get your offense going.
Yeah, you got the little flea flicker, which we're going to watch right here. Just a little, right here, a little stock, and then go. See the safeties, both safeties going to jump up, thinking it's a run. And then Ganji just gets enough on it. But then tremendous play by Putnam, like I said, putting a foot in the ground, coming back, using his body, strong, make the catch. We'll see if he can make another big play, him or maybe Cole Turner inside the red zone right here. Like we said, Rich, it only takes 1 possession right now. The way your defense has kept you in this game, it's crazy to think 1 possession of offense can win you a ball game.
Big 3rd down and 6. Putting him in motion. Ganji runs out of time and is sacked back at the 26. Dejan Emery, the first to get there. A little air guitar after the sack.
Yeah, that's what you can't do. Right there at the bottom. Great job, little stunt. He's going to start in the inside, but the 3 technique, loop around to the outside. And Ganji, it's the last thing you can do is take a sack in this situation.
And right now, if they were to try to kick it, it would be a 42-yarder, but they're going for it on 4th down and 17. 4:20 left.
I think the big receivers on the outside, maybe give him a chance.
Ganji's going to put it up. That's for Cooks, and he can't make the catch. In the corner. Nevada gives it back on downs.
And once again, who's dominated this entire game for this Arkansas State defense? The defensive line, over and over again against the run, getting after the quarterback, putting them in a 4th and long situation. And I like the call going up. Elijah Cook, 6'4", 215. I would have liked a ball about 5 yards deep inside the end zone, though. Let him go up there and get it. Good chance, either a catch or a pass interference, just a little bit too far and out of his reach to make a play for it.
Jerry Jacobs was on the coverage. Now Arkansas State will just try to move the chains and run some clock. Warren Wong to the 25. That's a gain of just 1.
30-second charge timeout, Nevada.
Nevada's going to call a timeout.
One timeout to go. Plenty of time still. I like the aggressiveness, especially the way your offense is playing, but 4th and long like that, if you don't get the sack and it's 4th and 7 or less, and say you get a couple of yards, then I could see it going for it. But that long of a distance, unless you just don't have a lot of confidence in your kicker, I would have much preferred kick a field goal, get it to 7-6 possibly, play great defense, and hope you get one more shot to go down there and win the game. But it's still going to take one good possession regardless to get down the field and score if they do get the ball back here.
Ramiz Ahmed, the field goal kicker for Nevada, is 1 for 1 today, and is 15 of 20 with a long of 50 on the season. Hansen on play action, lots of time, and overthrows, and that's as good as a timeout if you're Nevada. It's an incomplete throw.
And Jay Novell saying thank you to the opposing coaching staff for that one, because now all of a sudden, with one timeout to go, run, pass, whatever it is, you get the ball back with possibly about 3 minutes and 40-plus seconds to go in this ball game. And where they are right now at the 25-yard line, you should get decent field position, somewhere 30 yards and plus. You just need your defense to step it up for one more play right here to get this a 4th down.
3rd down 9.
They're going to drop 8. Be careful, though, for some kind of quarterback sneak or run right here.
Hansen in the pocket, overthrows his man, almost intercepted. That stops the clock. Nevada will get the football back with 4 minutes left.
And he had Brown right over the middle. You see Brown posted up right there. You got him. Just put it right on him. Put it right on his chest. Instead, a little bit off. We've seen a little bit of inaccuracy so far today from Hansen. It's another good example of that. And then, hey, Nevada got one timeout to go. Like we said, should get the ball about 3 minutes and around 45-plus seconds to go in this game. Plenty of time to drive down there and try to win it.
Cody Grace back in. And a high booming kick. That's NFL quality. Still a long way to go now for Nevada. 49-yard punts in the red zone, and they've been there a lot.
Oh, man, they've been down there a ton so far this game. The missed field goal right there. Going forward on 4th down, trying to get the big man some love. Not successful. An interception right here. Little ball a little bit too high. And then another interception on a quick inside slant. Safety jumps right in front of it to pick it off. I mean, really right now, this game shouldn't be close. It's absolutely been awesome to see if you love red zone defense. If you love red zone defense, this is the game. You may watch this about 20 times because Nevada's defense has stepped up when it counts the most.
I know that's a small group, but somewhere out there is a red zone defense fan club.
Yes.
And Nevada,
it's going to be on replay for the next 5 meetings.
Nevada game. With it out to the 33-yard line. Tajay Chambers made the stop. Toa Taua on the carry. And now you're looking at, 3.5 minutes left. Nevada has just one timeout. It's 4 downs from here.
4 down the rest of the way here.
2nd and 3. Ganji, and he's caught and dropped. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5. Kevin Thurman made the stop.
I know 3 minutes seems like a good amount of time, especially with a timeout left, but your offense isn't getting big chunk plays right now. It's not like they're getting 15, 20-yard plays where you can get 70 yards in the matter of, minute and a half. I think they got to get going with the tempo a little bit, soon, especially if they get this 1st down.
We're down 5, 4-man rush. Ganji, little dump pass there, across the middle, and racing out of bounds, Dominic Christian with the catch. They've gone deep on the depth chart for wide receiver. Christian just gets the first down.
Great job, too. Getting out of bounds, stops the clock for a split second at least, but got to get going. 2-minute drive now. One time left to go, you're getting close to the 2 minutes. You know, you need to be snapping the ball within 15 seconds.
It took a handoff pitch back throw to get anything vertical going here. And that throw's not going to get it done either.
You'd almost rather have an incompletion at that point. Your 2 yards is not going to get you anything. And now you're going to lose about 10 to 12 seconds on the play clock.
Man, a real challenge here for Matt Mumme without 3 top receivers and an air raid offense. Second down. Ganji pressured, flushed, will keep it, darts out of bounds. He's well short of the first down. This is going to be a 3rd down and about 7.
Matt Mumme said it. He told us early on that these defensive ends, they were worried about them. They felt that they could run against them and run right at them, but in pass protection, not a lot of confidence protecting the edges. And right now, a few sacks to go along with this defensive line, their performance so far. And right now, you know their ears are pinned back and they're ready to get after Ganji.
Kelton Moore in the backfield. 3rd down, 7. Look at that defensive line, all stacked on the right side. Ganji's throw for the sideline, almost caught in and out of the hands of Elijah Cooks. And certainly 4th down and 7.
And a great job by Medley right here. Look at the eyes. Say, hey, I can't make a play in the ball. Let me locate the receiver, get to his high point, knock his hands down. Because really a great ball by Ganji. And 4th down right here, got to get this. And the ball game's pretty much over.
Just one timeout if Nevada gives this football up. 4th down and 7 from their 40. Arkansas State will call the timeout.
Second charge timeout, Arkansas State, 30 seconds.
At 4th and 7, I mean, everyone's alive right now if you're Ganji. I mean, you would have loved to have Fossum. You'd love to have McLean Mannix in right now. Guys who can get open in the middle of the field, friendly for a quarterback, get to the sticks. And right now, defensively, they're telling these DBs, hey, with how well we're rushing the quarterback right now, how fast we're getting to Ty Ganji, stick your butt right at 7 yards, right at the first down marker, because the chances of them being able to have enough time to throw the ball deep and the confidence in the play call, too, are not going to be extremely high. So defensively, those DBs are going to be squatting, those safeties are going to be squatting, and one of these receivers is going to have to find a way to box them out and get big in order to get the first down.
Well, ball game's obviously on the line here. The stop for Arkansas State. They can run the clock out. On 4th down and 7. The throw is caught. That's a first down. And that's Christian again. Dominic Christian with the catch into Arkansas State territory.
And that's just bad coverage. 2-man, defensive backs and linebackers. Everyone has to play inside leverage right there. Christian, great job getting a little outside move, gain the inside leverage, getting the first down.
Ganji again, this time over the middle, lobs it up. Broken up and incomplete, and a hard hit right at the 18-yard line. That's Brendan O'Leary Orange, who is down and hurt.
Officials timeout for an injured player.
Here's that 4th down play again.
No, man-to-man coverage. You see, you're supposed to have inside leverage if you're a defensive back right there. Not a great job. And then once again, Ganji, I know he doesn't have the strongest arm in the world, but the ball's just hovering in the air. I mean, it's just taking forever to get to his receivers down the field, and then his guy's pretty much defenseless at that point. Clean hit, though, from Arkansas State defender.
Well, that's another wide receiver that's headed to the sideline. They've lost Romeo Dubs and his 43 catches, and Caleb Fossum and his 69 catches. And
Rich, you got some eligibility left, don't you?
McLean Mannix transferred at 50 catches. O'Leary Orange on the sideline. Seen Dominic Christian, who had 1 catch all season, come in and make 2 big catches here. And no, I'm out of eligibility.
Rich is a perfect slot receiver.
It was a long time ago. It's 2nd down and 10.
One-on-one down here. See if they take advantage of it.
Ganji with pressure to the sideline, and it's caught, and it's Putnam to the 5. He's down at the 1. 85 run straight. Unbelievable.
Putnam just making play after play after. Hey, he may earn a scholarship after this game. They may have to give it to him.
44
the big plays he's made so far.
44 yards.
It's just right there. 14 just gets caught looking in the backfield right there. It's Antonio Fletcher. And then Putnam doing a great job making the catch. Just finish it. Finish it. Trips over his own feet. Oh, man. He's screaming, I'm going to give you a scholarship if you get in there. Just a little short. Let's see if they can. I think it's 4-down territory right now. I think you run the football. I think he had some big running backs. We know how big Toa is. We know how big Kelton Moore is. I mean, sure, you put Devontae Lee in, if he's healthy, 230 pounds, put him in there right now. See if you can muscle this in for 4 straight runs to win this ball game. And it looks like a little Wildcat offense right now.
And that's Devontae Lee who runs the Wildcat. There's the snap. Lee, left side, Lee's in! Touchdown! Finally! In the final minute!
Jay is pumped. Oh, he's happy. Finally, that's the first smile we've seen on Coach Jay Norvell all game long right there. Bring the big guy in there. Devontae Lee, 5'8", 230. These are the moments that you use him for. Wildcat, finally, the one drive you get all game. Some big plays from Putnam. Still plenty of time, though.
One timeout left.
One timeout, minute 6. The issue is, though, not a lot of confidence with your kicker. That's the problem right now for Arkansas State.
How about Matt Mumme, right? I mean, you're out of weapons, literally out of weapons. And so you're getting it done with Ben Putnam and Dominic Christian on this drive.
I mean, just a great, and for how inconsistent Ty Ganji's played this game, to come back in this drive for the past 2 drives and have some big-time throws as a senior to get your team down there, the opportunity to still win this ball game. And then Devontae Lee, you see right there, the size, the strength to muscle in there and get the touchdown.
And I know Arkansas State can't think this way now, but all of those trips inside the red zone, all of those trips inside the 10, a couple of missed field goals. Now, obviously, a field goal here would tie it, and so, you know, you got the chance. Blake Grupe would love another shot to tie it and send this thing into overtime.
My question is, as a head coach and offensive coordinator, I mean, if you get the ball somehow, say inside the 30 or 20, do you feel more comfortable throwing up with maybe a jump ball to your tall receivers over possibly kicking a field goal at this moment?
No, I get
that's a question you have to hopefully have to face if your offense is moving the ball.
I would hope they give the freshman kicker a shot. But you're right, it all depends on down and distance and time left on the clock. Jay Norvell and Nevada have finally stuck it in the end zone. And now Arkansas State, a team with an explosive offense, held back by big plays from this Nevada defense.
Well, and here's a couple of these missed kicks. I mean, this first one, we all thought it was blocked the way it came out. And this one, you think it's just a chip shot and just pushes it wide right there. And then they've had a couple more opportunities inside the red zone where they elected to go for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal.
So target line is all the way down to the 30-yard line of Nevada. Warren Wand is in the backfield. He's explosive. Justice Hansen with a timeout in his back pocket goes to work and throws it short. Caught there, Omar Bayless. He's right on the stick, and they're going to stop the clock. Wait for the spot. It's short of the first down. They'll restart the clock.
One side of the field has it.
2nd and 1. Hansen again, another quick dunk there, and that's Wands. He's got the first down, and so it stops the clock. 50 seconds left. Got to get to the 30 to have a shot at a game-tying field goal. Hansen on a 3-man rush, busted through, still alive, over the middle, and it's caught there by Bayless right at the 41-yard line. And here comes Arkansas State.
This is the issue when you want to rush just 3 guys. Plenty of time for the quarterback. Move around the pocket and find a receiver.
Hansen again, all day to throw, middle shot, caught there, 25-yard line. That's McKinnon. No, it's incomplete. Had it for a moment and lost it.
Let's see right here. Ball just a hair bit behind. Defensive player gets his hand in there, rakes it out.
Yeah, it came down as he went down.
If I'm Nevada, bring a 4th defender, bring a 5th. Put some pressure on Hansen right now. He's just sitting back there feeling all comfy. Receivers are getting open in the zone coverage, soft zone coverage. I think you got to bring the heat a little bit more, make him uncomfortable, get the ball out of his hands.
Freshman kicker wants another shot. 2nd down and 10. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up. Hansen's throw. That one is caught. That's McGinnis. And they're in field goal range now at the 24-yard line. 19 seconds left.
Great job right here. How about little Warren Wan right there? All 5'5", 185, sticking it to a linebacker right there in the hole, protecting his quarterback. The senior's having a great day, catching it, running it, and then right there, tremendous job in protection.
And here's the scenario that you brought up. Are you playing for a field goal, or are you taking end zone shots?
You got 1 timeout to go in this game. I think you're playing to win it at the moment.
Hansen, swing pass, Wand has it, escapes out of bounds. They haven't even used their timeout yet, and it's down to 13 seconds.
I think you could still use the middle of the field here. I wouldn't be upset if you want to utilize the middle, maybe try to get a passer on the 10-yard line, call a timeout, take a quick shot in the end zone and kick a field goal.
Remember, Hansen is one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the country, but he's thrown 3 interceptions today. Wand on a draw, and he's inside the 20. Now, there's the timeout. Remember that tough love from Blake Anderson with his freshman kicker, Blake Grupe.
Charge timeout, Arkansas State, their 3rd.
Going to halftime. You could see his teammates trying to pump him up as this drive went along. Young man has missed twice in this ball game.
I think you got to ice the kicker here. Honestly, if you're Nevada, I'd let him get set up, get ready to go, call a timeout. You know there's a lot of noise going inside his head right now. Thinking about his last 2 kicks, thinking about trying to be perfect on this kick. This isn't an easy one. This isn't a chip shot. It's all the way on the right hash.
Out of Sedalia, Missouri. On the season, 12 of 19. This a 36-yarder. He lines it up. And Nevada calls that timeout.
30-second charge timeout, Nevada, their 3rd.
If you're going to ice, I like icing before the snap so a guy doesn't get a kick to loosen up.
Yes. Oh, man.
Well, you pull for this kid. It's a lonely job when it doesn't go right.
And for such a young football player, too. Only a freshman. I mean, he has a long career in front of him. He's had some moments this year. Obviously made some kicks. But trying to build that confidence going forward. 3 more years here at Arkansas State. And this could be a great way to finish his first season off.
Blake Anderson watches his freshman kicker trying to send this Arizona Bowl into overtime. There's a flag down.
Illegal substitution, defense, 12 men in formation, 5-yard penalty, third down.
It just adds to the intrigue of this.
And once again, Neller is special, guys. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 behind. 12 behind.
They had 12 men when they broke the huddle. Now, 32 yards. To send it to overtime. The kick is up and he hit it. The freshman gets redemption.
This is the end of the fourth quarter.
An overtime thriller last year here in the Arizona Bowl, and back to overtime this year.
Good for him, making that kick. I mean, he had to be pretty tight heading into that kick. Obviously feels pretty good, get an extra 5 yards too, but looks smooth right there, confident. Put it right through the middle of the uprights. And they may need to call him again in this overtime, so he better be ready to go.
Credit the coaching staff, credit his teammates for sticking with them all day. And at the end of 4, he ties it and sends it to overtime in the Arizona Bowl. In the Arizona Bowl, and last year, overtime, New Mexico State, Utah State. This was a great game to begin with. That was an overtime field goal attempt by Utah State. Larry Rose, who had the big game. First bowl win in 57 years for New Mexico State. All right, Aaron Murray, take us through the overtime rules. What are the ins and outs here?
Well, first, each team's going to get the ball at the 25-yard line right now. Each team's going to get a possession to score, and then starting in the third overtime, if we get to third overtime, teams will have to go for 2.
Captains, play overtime. Arkansas State, you'll have the coin toss. Offense, defense, you can pick an end of the field. We'll put the ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Defensive score will end the game. If we get to a third, everybody has to go for 2 points. So you guys will have it. The football helmets are head. The logo is tails. All right. What do you call? Heads. The call is heads. And it's tails. Nevada, you've won the toss for overtime. You want to play defense. What end do you want to play? Which way do you want to go? Go to this end. Okay. Turn around. Nevada won the toss. They'll be on offense first. 10 going this way.
That's
Nevada will be on defense first. Nevada will be on defense first.
All right, I'm sorry.
I was just about to say that.
Nevada will be on defense. Arkansas State is on offense going this way.
All right, that's an important distinction. Obviously, in overtime, you want to be on defense. You want to know what you need in the second possession.
Exactly.
And then it alternates after that.
You want to know, do we need just a field goal to win? Do we need to possibly go for it on 4th down? Say the team that gets the ball first, Arkansas State here, scores a touchdown, Nevada, then they say, hey, now it's 4-down territory every single time for us. So really an advantage for the team winning that first coin toss.
In a defensive-dominated game, what are the state of the offenses right now?
Well, you've seen everything. That's the issue. From the defense, looking at this offense right now, you've really seen all their plays, all their little tricks, and anything they want to put out there and show you. So you still got to play defense. You got to line up. And I think right now for both these teams, they've shown a little bit in the fourth quarter the ability to run the football. And then defensively, you're a little worn out. It's been a long day. You got to muster it up and make sure that you tackle and don't miss any of these guys in the open field.
Justice Hansen engineered a long drive for that tying field goal to get to overtime. Warren Wand, who's had a really nice day, bounces outside, making people miss as he goes. And he's got 7 nice yards there.
And that's what you worry about right there. How tired these guys are. I mean, for Nevada, they've been on the field the majority of this game defensively, trying to tackle these running backs. Now you got to go to another overtime or go into overtime. It's tough, and Warren Wand has done a tremendous job. You see him hiding behind his offensive line, then getting those extra yards.
2nd down and 3. Wand again has a seam and the first down. And he's down to the 11-yard line.
No worries, though. Nevada's defense, tremendous inside the 10-yard line. They probably just allowed them to get there so that they could just turn up a notch like they've been doing all day long.
They have been phenomenal. There have been some empty possessions inside the 10, 4 of them for Arkansas State. Merritt's in motion. Wand with the ball, hit at the 10, forward to the 8.
Name you just said that we haven't said much so far, pretty much in the majority of the second half and definitely in the fourth quarter, is Kurt Merritt. Where has he been? I mean, this is his moment right now. Great athlete, especially inside the red zone. Utilize him on possibly a jet sweep, a screen, get him one-on-one with the defender and see if he can make a miss.
Merritt had some big catches late in the first half. Wand is in the backfield. This is 2nd down and 7. Arkansas State can get a first down right at the 1. A pass, Hansen, and it's broken up again. How good have these Nevada corners been? Jamon Dotson in particular.
Oh, they've been absolutely tremendous. Once again, same play we saw earlier, just a slant by the outside receiver instead of the slot. Just a little play action. The linebackers jump up, but Jamon Dotson does a tremendous job. You see him undercut right there. Be able to get that right arm in there to deflect the football just in time. I tell you what, they feel good. They feel good inside the 10-yard line. And right now, if I'm Arkansas State, the way your defense has played the majority of this game, I wouldn't force the ball either. If anything, I'd take a one-on-one shot down here for maybe a touchdown.
Quarterback draw. Hansen is stuffed. And I mean stuffed. At the 7, and you would expect that. Here he comes again. Blake Grupe, who hit the 32-yarder to send it to overtime. He gets the first crack in overtime.
And this is very similar to the field goal he missed earlier in the game, going from the left hash. About the same distance, honestly, the one that he pushed just right. So hopefully he just corrected it and will put it in right here.
Freshman kicker, 1 of 3 on the day. Snap is clean. Kick is right down the middle. So the first possession of overtime, Arkansas State has 3, and now Nevada gets their crack.
Definitely a lot more confident heading in this one right there. Drains, but this is why you want to win the toss in overtime. Now you know Nevada, they know what they need to do. All they need is a field goal. You don't have to try to force it if you're the quarterback. You don't have to try to make an extraordinary play as a receiver or running back. Play your offense. If you don't get a first down, you have the opportunity to kick a field goal to get into the second overtime.
A field goal, second overtime. A touchdown. Nevada wins it. Arkansas State gets a turnover or stops on downs. They are Arizona Bowl champions. And of course, that touchdown drive, the last time Nevada had the ball, their only touchdown of the game. Tawa to the 18-yard line. Darian Jackson made the hit. They'll actually mark it closer to the 19. Brings up 2nd down and 4. Jay Norvell's team won just 3 games last year. They're looking for win number 8 today. Touchdown wins it. This is Ganji, and Ganji has the first down to the 14-yard line. Jared Chandler made the stop, 1st and 10 for Nevada.
Another great read by Ganji right there. Just a little zone with a puller coming out to block for the quarterback if he does decide to take it himself. And first down. Still the opportunity to get one more first down as well.
Tawa in the backfield. Touchdown wins it. Tawa has a seam, and boy, it disappeared in a hurry. Forrest Merrill caught him and spun him around. He had a lane right to the end zone.
Yeah, but when 338 pounds get you, it's tough to run through that. No, Tawa is a strong runner, but number 92, Forrest Merrill, is a big dude. dude. They said 338 pounds. You see it right there.
It was a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Overtime. A touchdown will win it. A field goal extends it. Ganji. Tawa again, and that's not much there. 2 more yards to the 11. 3rd down. And about 7.
Hey, let's see if Ben Putnam, watch for him in the slot right now. Obviously made the 2 big plays, the flea flicker and the pass play to get to the 1-yard line on the wheel route to get that to get Nevada into position to possibly win the game. So look for him in the slot.
Third down 7. Ganji with time. Short throw. It's caught. And he leaps and he's in. Touchdown. Reagan Roberson. Nevada wins it. The Nevada defense all day long, withstanding blows. Goal line stand after goal line stand.
And then the offense, last 2 possessions of regulation, doing a great job. And then Reagan Robertson right there doing an awesome job, shedding some tackles. We saw him earlier on similar plays in the flat, catching and getting tackled. Not this time. Breaks 2 to get in the end zone for the win. Second time Jay Norvell smiled all day long right there. That's a great bowl win. Matt Mumme right there on the right, all excited. That's a huge win, huge comeback for this offense.
Mumme had to do it without a lot of weapons. His top 3 wide receivers were down, and what a tough loss for Arkansas State and Blake Anderson. John Triffin is down below with Jay Norvell, the Nevada head coach.
Coach, I can see the emotions all over your face. Yeah. What is it about this win that makes you so emotional?
All the glory goes to God. Just so thankful for these players. I'm so thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful for the University of Nevada. And what a tremendous effort. And how about the character of our kids? Incredible. They just kept fighting. We were behind all day. We had tough field position all day. We didn't make a lot of yards offensively, but we made them when we really counted. We had walk-ons making huge plays for us, guys that weren't even in on our depth chart at the beginning of the year. Just so proud of our kids.
Talk about that offense, because it really came alive towards the end of that game. What did you dial up to get in the end zone?
Well, we were dialing up everything on our play card. The flea flickers, we ran a quads curl play. And we hit, our GA was upstairs, Chad Savage talking about, we had the wheel route. We had a walk-on slot receiver that took a place of a guy that transferred that made one of the biggest plays of the season for us, which just goes to show next man up, just believe in yourself and your teammates, and good things can happen.
Coach, what a win. Congratulations. We'll talk to you more in the post-game ceremony.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Guys.
Thank you, John. Nice job. Aaron Murray, terrific ride this year with you. For Aaron Murray, John Striffen, our entire CBS Sports crew, I'm Rich Waltz. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. We're back in shortly, but now take you back to our New York studio. Brent Stover, Houston Nutt, Randy Cross, and Rick Neuheisel. Gentlemen.
As Norvell and the Wolfpack win it.
Well, Brent, thank you so much. Folks, let's give a round of applause to both of these teams on an excellent game. How about that? All right, so joining me to present the awards are the Nova Home Loans CEO, John Volpe, the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl Chairman of the Board, Ali Farhang, and the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl Executive Director, Kim Adair, as well as the winner of the conference, Mountain West Conference, Brett Gillian, who is the Deputy Commissioner of the Mountain West Conference. It is now my honor to present the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl Championship Trophy to head coach Jay Norvell of Nevada Wolfpack.
this to our captains.
Coach, all day, what did you do to pull out this win?
Well, first of all, I just give all the glory to God. It just has been an amazing run with this group of kids. Nobody gave up on our football team, on our offense. Our defense played amazing football, kept us in the game for 4 quarters. We had a walk-on receiver at the end make a great play with Ty on a wheel route. And I just want to say, Ben Putnam, where are you at, Ben? Ben Putnam, he's a walk-on, but he just got put on scholarship right now.
How about that? What an announcement. The walk-on gets, of course, he's coming up to the stage now. Get a congratulations from his head coach. That is outstanding. Coach, I mean, we have to talk about this defense as well.
Yes, sir.
It seemed like every time Arkansas State not only got in the red zone, but got in within the 10-yard line, that's when your defense stepped up. How did they do it and keep them out of the end zone time after time?
It was just such tough field position all day, and our defense just would not break. They kept us in the game all the way to the end. The turnovers were absolutely huge. Down in the red zone, getting those 2 turnovers kept us in the game. And in the fourth quarter, you know, just like all year, the captains and the seniors brought everybody up and just said, keep believing, and we'll win the fourth quarter, and we'll find a way to win the game. And that's exactly what happened.
Congratulations, Coach. What an impressive victory.
Thank you.
All right, it is now time to present the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl Offensive Player Award, and it's going to go to Ty Ganji of Nevada. Congratulations. Now, to present the Offensive Player Award is Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl Chairman of the Board, Ali Farhang.
Hey, give it up! Give it up! Give it up for Ty!
Hey, Brent. Ty, come on in here. Congratulations on the well-deserved honor. As a senior, what does it mean to you to go out as a winner?
It's incredible to go out like this. You know, everybody wishes to go out this way. It's such an amazing game. I'm just proud of my teammates. You know, this is a team award, really. Defense, we wouldn't have been in it without you guys. And offense, we stayed up and made the plays when we had to. I love you guys.
You really got the offense going in the fourth quarter. What did you say to your guys to get them going?
I was just telling them all game to stay up, that it was all going to come together, that we just had to stick to the game plan and keep pushing, and it all worked out.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Once again, congratulations to the Nevada Wolfpack. I'm going to send it back to you, Brent, in New York.
Hey, one more time!
All right, there you go. I mean, you can't make some of this stuff up. The best part of that, it's Ben Putnam, even the coach. This is not a knock on coach. He's got about 100 and some players. But sometimes with the walk-ons, you might get a name wrong. He put Putnam on scholarship. It's Putman, who was a hero at the end of the game, 114 yards, and he gets put on scholarship. Awesome stuff there, Rick.
Having been a walk-on, I know what kind of a thrill it is to be put on scholarship. And to do it in this kind of environment on